Somebody was messing with it. Should be working now, right?
Say something.
Yeah, I'm saying something now.
Are you getting it?
All right, everybody, we're live. Welcome to the Saturday Night Smackdown. We're going to get Robbie DeJarnett in here.
I need to get the score up for you right here. I do not know how to do that. All right. Hello, everyone, tonight. If you want to let the ladies know, they can go ahead and kick it off whenever they're ready. We're going to go ahead and have the ladies lag. Cool. All right. We got the score up. Johnny coming through. I guess there was issues with the microphone. He's fixed everything. We got stuff done. So tonight we have 3 matches. One right now at 4 p.m. between Chane and Rachel Downing. So Kathy, if you know her, she's a teacher. She's hanging out. She plays out of here at Piazza's. I know she plays down at Felt. She may play other places. But she's playing. She's got Johnny Bass on her side. He's been mentoring her and helping her out. Rachel says she plays out of Felt. She plays on Adriana's team, who you're going to see later tonight, playing Stephanie Ford, plays BCAV in EA leagues. She's been having Pendleton and some other guys down there helping her out and getting her in shape to do some stuff. So it looks like the ladies are going to flip. We obviously can't see that coin no matter where Rachel stands. So Rachel won the lag. It is break, rack your own break your own rack, one of those. I'll get it right eventually. So we are playing the Saturday Night Smackdown Ladies Series. This is the last week of round 1. We've gotten everybody else playing. Like I said, Adriana's going to play Stephanie Ford later, along with Linda Andrews will play Kim Majerus. So 3 great matches tonight. So I know we've talked in the past, and Pat and I have talked about it. I know Tony's made allusions to it, but we're in a series race to 8, win by 2. So this is something we're going to see. Kathy's played a lot of Napa-type leagues where the races are long. I don't know that she's played a race to 8, but talking with Rachel, she's at BCA VNEA League. That's 1 game, 1 opponent, 1 game, and then you move on. So we're going to see how she holds up tonight. Watching her practice, she certainly seems like she's got some good knowledge of getting around the table and everything. We'll find out. So for those that have watched before while I've commentated, remember I am colorblind, so if I call something out that's not that, sorry. I'll try to make sure that I get it right. The cameras are awesome. I can actually see all the balls. I got new glasses. I'd show you, but hey, you know, I'm not going to walk out there and hold them up for you. Kathy's got a big contingent here. Our students made some signs for her. Since Kathy's up, so we got that group of solids right there, right around the rack spot that are going to be a problem. And as she's pointing at it, that 9 and that looks to be 12 ball could be potential injury. Okay, we'll get that done, Mary, and I'll get Johnny in here to take a look at it real quick. Johnny! So Kathy takes a 10 ball. She's got that 14 right down there. If she rolls it really good, she could wind up on that 12. Might go into the side pocket. She decides to hold back on it. 13's easily cut in the side.
What's up?
Oh, okay. So Mary was saying they couldn't hear us on YouTube, but she says it's working now. So.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, Johnny is our on the spot troubleshoot guy. He's our IT in-house. We pay him some good money. Well, so Kathy looks like she's got an angle on the 9 to put that in the corner. Smart shot. Nice little dink. I don't know that 11 goes by the 6. Let me stand up and see. Yeah, I think if she shoots that 11 just right, it'll go up by that 6. So now the felt on these tables was redone a couple of weeks ago for the start of Friday Night Fight series. And new cloth slides a lot. Kathy called a safety. But new cloth slides a lot. So when you shoot a ball down the rail, you might hit it a diamond, even a diamond and a half, down the long rail, and it'll still go in because it wants to slide. It doesn't want to grip that ball and use the natural English to throw it off the rail. Now these tables are getting a little dirty. They're starting to break in. That felt is starting to relax a little bit. So it's gonna grab that ball now and it's gonna throw it. I think Rachel called a safety there. It certainly looked like it. I think she can make that 3. Scooter. So we got some people coming back in. Mary, I see that you say it's blurry on YouTube. We're going to get some people in here to check it out. I don't know anything about computers. So they're saying it's blurry on YouTube. I don't know what that means or what you could do about it. Ooh, so Kathy played that 11, playing a safety. Not a good position. Need to leave that cue ball on the rail. Rachel's got the 5 in the side. She's got the 6 straight down. Kathy also broke open that 7 and that 1 that may have had some issues going into that top left-hand pocket. Or if you're looking at it from the end where Rachel's looking, or if you're looking at the overhead, the top right-hand pocket. But she's got the opportunity to actually run some balls here. See, now here, I'm looking at the 1 ball. Because you roll it, you shoot the 1 hard enough to roll that cue ball to the rail and back off of it. Hard enough to just come off that rail, that 2 ball now goes in the side. She put that 2 ball, you can roll it up for the 3. Oh, I guess she was a little bit straighter in, so she's got the 7 ball. If she, let's see, I think that, I don't know that the 2 ball goes by the 6. She's looking at that now too. Yeah, taking a peek outside the booth, that 2 ball does go by the 6. So if she just plays a 7 and just rolls it nice and easy up there. So Kathy's got everything open except for that. It looks like the 12 ball by the 3. So she's got to figure that out. So here's a point that Rachel could play the 6 ball. In fact, I kind of like playing the 6 ball first. The natural angle is going to roll out, so give her sight on the 3. That 4-3 looks to be kind of a straight combo. Oh, it looks like Rachel was expecting to make that. Looks like that 4 ball went into the side. Kathy's she's trying to back cut this 15, maybe play it off the 3 ball, make that 7, take that pocket. Oh, great. Oh, nice shot. She played it straight to that 7. Very good. Leaves Rachel with a shot on the 2, which opens up a lot of possibilities because that 4 banks to either the top left or the middle pocket. The 3 certainly banks to that top right. Mary, how's YouTube looking now? We'll find out. Let's see what Mary says. I don't see YouTube. I mean, I guess these are both Facebook, or actually these are live and it's delayed, and then it's delayed. Okay. Yeah, so I'm seeing a live picture. Looks like Rachel's going to try that 4-3 and then take that pocket back over. Oh, she just punted back there, down there. Not a bad play. Kathy's, now do we take the 13 and then, because if you take the 13, the only thing you can shoot is a 15. I kind of like that. Unless Kathy can back it up. It is a really straight shot, so she might be able to back it up. Oh, no. So offensively, I like taking the 6 ball just hard enough to roll it, get that 2 in the side. If you get a little angle, you might even be able to play into the 3, make that 3-11 combination. If not, you always play off the bottom of the 4 to the 11, kind of a safety. See, she rolled a little too far for that 2 ball. It still does go in the side, but you run into the 8, potentially to wind up behind the 15, maybe even the 12. Is she going to bank it, or is she going to play the safe? See, now I like the fact that she was going for a safety, that 3 ball there. The only ball that Kathy can play is the 11. She's going to run into the 4, which is going to cause her a little bit of issues. I don't think she knows to play this with a ton of outside. But she gets to the 15. I think the 15 looks like it goes in the side. And all she's got to do is just roll it up above the 8. And then she's going to be able to probably see the 12 in the corner. If she rolls it really good, she sees it in the side. Oh. So when we talked about it, the mental fatigue that both these ladies are going to get. Greg calling on Kathy, let's get it. Yep. So, side note, Greg's on here. I got to play with the Young Hustlers and experience Ultimate Pool for the first time. Man, I got to tell you, these young folks play good. If you want to get out and you want to have an opponent that's going to take you and test you, man, get with Greg and get lined up to play some of these young folks that are in the Young Hustlers. They are hot. They shoot well. They are, I guess, Adam King and Sam Deep are 2 of the instructors that help them out with how to play the game. I volunteered my services on why we play the game the way that we do, the more mental side of it, like we talk about. I don't think I'm going to be able to tell anybody how to play a game better than Sam or Adam, so nice. So Rachel just played that 4, and she played the tangent line to play the tangent line to get on that 4. Yeah, 4 ball as I look over the top. And so that 2 kind of slid that 90-degree line, what we call a tangent line, and it's a sliding cue ball that allows it to do that. So all she's got to do is hit the 4, and now it's just top. Put a little inside so you get a good angle. But with that 8 going in the side pocket, yeah, she can roll it all the way down the table. Now it's just a nice, smooth tempo shot. She's almost straight in, but she really just wants to make the 3 and replace the 3 with the cue ball. Cue ball just roll 1 ball forward. So we talked about speed a lot. And this is where it comes in. If you don't know your speed, if all you know how to do is lag, and you don't know what a half lag is or a quarter lag is, this is where that speed comes in. Because you hit it too slow, that 3 may not even get there. If you hit it too hard, the cue ball may follow it in too. So we got Kenny in.
What's happening?
So you playing the tourney now?
I am.
Are you still in the tournament?
Oh yeah, we're on the winner's side.
Who's your partner? Krishna. Seems like Krishna's shooting awfully good lately. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Did he go to temple or something? And he's got his 7th wish. But man, he's been beating the crap out of me, and usually it's a close game, but I usually wind up edging. I mean, he's beaten me whatever to nothing the past couple of times we played. So Kathy here has a chance. I don't think the 12 to the corner is a good one because that side pocket, we just talked about the tangent line. The tangent line is to that side pocket. But this 15, she's looking at it. If she can bump it just right and gets on the other side of that 8, there you go. There's the safety.
Oh, that's a good bump.
Yep. That's a good safety. So that's a speed shot too. So when we talk about speed, I don't even know where the drawing thing is. See if I can't find it here someplace. No, we'll call somebody in here. But speed, let's see. Kenny and Krishna, Stephanie calling y'all out, saying everybody better look out.
So she may be looking to kick at this. Took away the long rail kick.
All right,
so we're gonna have to hit a short rail.
Yeah. What's that?
Well, I was saying that I think she hit it just right to where she took away the long rail kick. Unless you use a lot of left English, so you're gonna have to kick it off the short rail.
Yeah, it looks like coming over. Yeah, it looks like coming over the top. All she can see is the center diamond on the long rail. But I mean, all she is. I think she might be able to see the edge. Oh no, she can see it good. So that's good. And so that still leaves Kathy in a quandary here. The 13 is a makeable shot. I think now you go for the 12 of the side.
Yeah.
Because the natural angle is going to bring that cue ball down to the bottom rail, bottom short rail, and back up, and either
just put a little bit of draw on it, and you cut that into the side. You're going to come up underneath the 15. You get 15, 13, 8. Oh, that was close.
Oh. All right, so
rattled both those balls in the sides.
Mm-hmm. See, with where this is now, if I don't like shooting the 3 to the corner because that top right-hand pocket looks big to me, I'm just going to try and push it over there and draw that cue ball down to that top diamond, 2 above her stick carries, covers the third one, and that top diamond over there, and just nudge it to that corner pocket, because that's going to leave Kathy a bad angle on all 3 balls.
See, I almost like this shot because you're almost forced to use top. If you use top, cutting that 3 ball into the corner, you're not going to scratch.
Are you cutting the top right, or are you cutting the top left?
Top left.
So we know that, but now we're in the middle of a game. This is for a lot of money.
Yes.
So that top right pocket becomes larger, right? Plus, she's having if she's gonna do that, if she's thinking about drawing, she's jacking up. If she's thinking about top,
last thing you want to do is jack up here.
Yeah, I completely agree. Ooh, I don't think I would have done that, because now that gives Kathy a lot of control.
Yep. You dump this 13 down to the bottom rail and just use follow. Bring the cue ball underneath.
Actually, I'm trying to bank this 13 to the top right. I'm not trying to cut it to the bottom right. I'm trying to bank it to the top right.
Yep, just like that.
Just because, but I'm hitting it with some pace. Well, she got lucky. He stopped in front of the side pocket.
Yeah.
That she can get on it. The worst thing that happens is it winds up in the middle of the rail and you can't get back to it.
Right.
So this is a tricky shot. I've seen Tony play this. And the play is to cut the 3 across the table to the side pocket the 13 is on. The 13 makes it a bigger pocket, and the angle to the left side as we look at the 3 ball is right there.
All right. Called for a hit watch.
Do you know how to do the slow motion?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go do it.
All right. I don't know how to do the slow-mo, so Kenny's going to get out there and take a look at it. I'm old. It's electronics. What can I say? Sorry. I'm not really colorblind. I'm electronically malfunctioned or uneducated, I should say. I think this is one we should be able to see here. Oh, she's going to call this side where her hand is. So she's kicking that way. So we can actually see that on Kenny's phone too, which is a good angle. Oh, we'll get Kenny in here to make the official call. So Kenny, official call.
Ball in hand.
Yeah.
She went a little wide there.
Right. So she was looking, so that 10 ball also, or the 12 ball also opens up that side pocket. So I think she was looking to be able to hit the 3 ball full and take advantage of the 12 ball there. But like I said, Tony will play that the other way.
Right.
And it's amazing that he can get into the smallest of gaps. I mean, you know, what do you get when you're a 700 player, you know?
Right. Good quality play.
Yeah. So I like this. She can roll this ball forward. She can't hit it too hard because that side pocket is right there. That's that angle.
It's fairly down. You roll this up, you still have an angle, you're still
right,
at the rail.
But you're not.
Oh, slow down.
You'll learn one day, Padawan. But yeah, I don't think because
I didn't even see that as an option. I thought it was a lot straighter than that.
Right. And but this is, I'm not trying to hold this 13 and shoot this 8 in the corner. She's looking into the side. That's the smartest thing. Plus, if you put top on it, it looks like there's enough. I can't really see over Kathy's shoulder. No, she's pretty much straight in. But if she pushes it far enough to shoot that 8 in the side, now the 3 becomes stuck if she misses. So now Rachel has to cut this 3 into the side. For the lower skill players, they think this is a scratch. This is not a scratch unless you put some kind of what would be inside English, in this case left English, and more center left English. All you're trying to do is make this, you would come off, don't have the drawy thing, but you cut this in and you're going to hit about a diamond and a half up from the pocket.
Yeah.
Cue ball's going to hit about a diamond on the short rail, and it's going to roll out to about the head string and give her a good look at the 8 ball in that top right-hand corner.
Yeah, just play this simple, roll it in.
Yeah. We're not trying to do anything fancy here. See, she's close to the rail, so she kind of has to use top, which helps her out. Oh, she went the safety route. Nice.
You know?
And she got her, too. I mean, look at that. Looking at the overhead look, she is dead nuts with that 8 straight in the middle. You could call the USTM, the United States Measurement Team, I mean,
straight line.
We are looking dead nut. We're using a piece of paper as a straight edge, and that is in there. But this is not a hard one to escape, and with the 3 being there, I would hope she had called that, because that was a great shot. If she was just trying to hit it, it's still a great shot. Parks the 13 in front of the corner. There's not a whole lot of places that Rachel can put this ball. She really has to get close to the 8 ball to keep Kathy from hitting it. Looks like Rachel is looking to cut it to that bottom left-hand corner. I like it. I'm looking at her live. She's calm. Oh, she just kind of got the little frowny face, like she's not really sure what to do. But she's still calm. She's not, exhibiting anything. She called a safety. But I like that. Kathy's another player, too. She doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. Ooh. Oh, look at this.
Lucky?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. So now,
Good roll.
Do you bank long rail or do you bank short rail?
This is... Whichever option you choose, you got to hit this with some pace, because the last thing you want to do is hit this in at pocket speed, and the cue ball then gets hung up in that pocket. Or,
I mean, you've got the 3 ball that's right there, too. So you barely make this 13. Either way, that 3 ball comes into play.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You have to hit it with pace to where it hits the ball in and comes off the rail a good distance to even get shape on this 8 ball.
So I don't like going long rail bank. I like going the short rail, because I can put the cue ball to the long rail, and if I make it, that cue ball comes out. Yeah. It goes long rail, 13, short rail, long rail. And if it rolls up, I've got the 8 in the side.
For me, okay.
I mean, I don't think that it's that hard. I think it's a harder kick going long rail first than it is short rail.
I do too. The only reason why I like the long rail is because you don't have the scratch option.
Whoa! What'd you say?
Don't have the shot option going long rail. You take the short rail because of how far it is out in that pocket.
Yeah, so there is a greater margin of error going the length of the table, vice across the table.
I mean, because if you go the length of the table, you have the rail to play off of. If you don't hit it quite straight, like you open up, you widen that angle.
Right.
With going short rail, you have to hit it precise.
Right. With this 3 ball, I'm shooting in the bottom right hand pocket. I'm going to use top to shoot that 8 ball in the right hand middle pocket. I don't like this play.
I kind of like this. She's giving herself a little bit of an angle. It looks like. I don't want to be dead straight on this. Give yourself the angle. There you go.
See, well, that looks like dead straight. So it looks like she's just going to roll it up and shoot this 8 ball in the bottom right hand pocket.
I don't know. She might just roll it up to make it into the side.
Well, we'll find out.
Just try to get there.
Yeah.
It's still doable.
Still doable. So this is got to be a little bit of bottom on the bottom outside of on this, because you're going to have to throw the 8 ball back towards the pocket a little bit, and you're going to have to avoid that huge corner pocket now. Huge corner pocket. See, and I kind of like shooting the 3, like I said, to the bottom right, because you were able to let your stroke out. It's not a perfect shot. If I roll up a diamond or whatever.
She's lining up the draw, so you just got to draw out of it.
Right. I like that. She wasn't comfortable over the shot. She's going to get up and look at it again.
Always stand up.
Yep.
Take your practice strokes, but if you're still uncomfortable, don't pull the trigger anyway. Stand back up, reevaluate, then get back down.
There it is.
What a shot.
There it is. Nice. So Rachel draws first blood. So, Kenny, we were talking about multiple times that I've been in here and several times I've watched talking about the mental fatigue of racing to 8. You played the Friday night series.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I mean, was that an issue for you? I mean, because I know you've played a couple of races to 8 in Napa.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, it's...
So potentially these ladies could play to 14 or more games.
Yeah.
How do we get the little drawy thing?
Yeah, because in Napa it's a straight race date. So I mean, at best you're playing.
Well, at most it's a race to 12.
Right.
Cool. All right, we got our little drawy thing up. Nice. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to just do this. What the heck?
That'll work.
Nope, I want to do... There we go. All right, so now we can draw again. But,
It can wear on you, but there's really 2 types of players. Either you come out hot early and you get fatigued,
right,
or you use the first few games understanding that it's still early and you work your way back in. So like when I played Krishna in that match a couple weeks ago, early I was struggling, but I finally started getting warmed up, and that's how I started coming back. So the longer race benefited me in that sense.
Right.
So
when they say that a longer race benefits the better player, and as you say, that's not always true, because if you get into a groove and get 2, 3, 4 games on you, now the better player might be going, hey, what the heck,
Right.
Something's going on. What do I need to do? How do I need to stop this? They might change their tactics.
Yeah, and what I do like about a good saying is, like, if it can go 7-0 one way, it can always go 7-0 the other way. I mean, there's a shift in momentum, and next thing you know, you got yourself a game. It may look like a runaway, but it can easily change on a dime. Now, it's uncommon, but it can happen.
So Kathy decided to take stripes. She made a good play on the 9, a good shot on 11. I don't know if she was trying to go for the breakout on the 14 with that, but she could see the 15 in the corner. She could see the 12 ball as a bank. It is a little bit of an overcut, so it's some inside English. Oh, she's just going to play the safety.
Yep.
So it looks like Rachel, the only thing that she can do is shoot that 5 ball. She could play the 2 ball and just kind of push it forward and nestle it behind that 5 ball. Just try to shoot the 2 ball straight up to the diamond.
That's the 4.
It's a 4,
yeah,
my bad.
2's on the right
rail. My bad. And but just push the cue ball forward and have it wind up right behind the 5. Kathy might only be able to see that 14.
One thing I've noticed and this is a difference in mentality, is watching, because I did one of the commentaries for the ladies one other week. Mm-hmm. The ladies are more prone to playing safeties, and it's been interesting to watch, because I'm over here talking about how aggressive to be and looking at the run out, and they like to play more safeties, and I find that interesting.
Kat is my partner on the Friday night fights, and then she played this one too. We've talked about it. If you're not comfortable with a shot or the leave that you're gonna, and there's a safety that you see and you want to duck, by all means duck.
Yeah.
Duck. I played a tournament with Brandon Krug, and for some reason he was just off a little bit. I think the first 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 shots that I took.
Shot.
Nice shot. That's some fire right there.
Fire.
She didn't call it, but we're still gonna give her fire on that. But the first, no kidding, like the first full game, the first 8 or 9 or 10 shots I took were all safeties.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting on that safety game. I was taught that if you're going to get into a safety game, you're going to stick with it. And so you're guaranteed the win.
Yeah. And I've played, so I've never seen Rachel shoot, but I've played with Kathy on a team tournament up in Cheyenne. She's a very defensive player. Mm-hmm. And so I expect that from her, and she does really good with it.
Right. So Rachel just took a safety, took the 3 straight down the table. I think she should have cut it more into the 2 ball, and she would have wound up behind that stack.
Yeah.
Because that 6 and that 7, she's got to figure that out. Oh, Kathy.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
However, the 13 winds up in a very good position. Rachel cannot break out the 4 and the 5 in the same shot. Now, she could take the 4 and kind of draw it back, and shoot the 5 again. She can also take the 4 to the 13.
Now, here's a tricky
It clears out the 4, makes the 5. I like her getting the 1 ball out of here, but that 1 ball could also be the breakout for that 6-7 if that top left-hand corner clears out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. One of the key things to understand is don't move your balls unnecessarily. So don't try to move them like.
You want to take
just to move them.
You want to take your hand out of your lap as you say that?
Yeah.
Right? No, just joking. But no, so that's something that Kat and I had that talk again. Hey, we don't need to take this ball right now. We can see it from virtually everywhere on the table, and it blocks our opponent's ball. Yeah. So we don't need to save it till last. But certainly, if we get in trouble and we can't see something, this ball is here available. We can get leave on it.
Yeah. I think Kathy shot a little fast there.
I think that she was over that stack and uncomfortable, and so she just took a swing at it. I'm back to playing that 4-13. I'm back to playing that 4-13.
And just leave the cue ball underneath the stack.
Yep, and it'd go off the 5 a little bit. She may be able to see either the 15 or the 10, or the 15 or the 12. I don't know which one it is.
And that's good too, because utilizing your opponent, you got to understand that your opponent may be the only ball she can see is that 14.
Right.
You make your opponent break your balls out for you.
Right.
That's even better, especially when they don't have a shot to go in.
And that 14-8 might be tied up to the 6 enough that it's a natural angle to this pocket off the carom. I mean, you don't know. So Rachel's trying to figure out what to do. You take that 5 and you make the 13.
Play it off
the 5.
I see. I'm playing this off the rail. I play this off the rail. You have the angle.
But now you're kicking that 4 ball up the. See, now right. So if you don't hit it right, now that 13 is still covering the 4 ball.
Yeah, but now the 13's harder to get out.
Right.
You have the combo there to make the 5, push
with
the
that,
4.
With that 14 where it is, I'm being aggressive by making sure that if I don't make a ball, I'm not blocking another ball.
Right.
Right? I'm hitting that 5, and I'm going to drive it into the 4 ball and actually, and get it out, get it to the center of the table.
I think she wanted to roll it up table, not
right. Well, I think she just hit it too straight. She was looking to leave that cue ball on the end rail because she could take the 1, but she's got to draw it pretty well to come up with a shot. I guess she could really roll it up far. Oh, she's going to back cut this 3. Nice. See, now this will leave her a nice little angle on the 5, and she can bump that 13, open up for the 4. Or play a shot 5 and then into the 4.
See, this is almost one where I'd prefer to take the 1, draw back, so you have a better angle to actually break out. Use the 3 to break out.
I'm gonna give her some
8,
fire because she got that 13 out of there. But yeah,
like it.
Well, so and here's the thing, it's. We're not dealing with, I sit here and I listen to Tony and what he thinks and what he does and what he sees, and I'm just like, oh, I never saw that, right?
Right.
So these ladies, too, may not be, wanting to shoot a shot. They may not be good at the draw. They may not be, this angle or that angle or whatever it is. So now, if she could see that, she called a safety. Rachel called a safety on the 1 ball and left Kathy. As I say, because if she can see the edge of that 5, she can get into that stack. So Kathy can make this 15, and Angle will naturally roll out so she can play that 10. She's going to do what? Try to bring the 13 back to her to get it out of the way?
Try to leave it under the stack.
Or on the other side. That's not bad. She might have tried to be playing it to the 4 ball, trying to block that again.
You know, I don't mind this because now you're taking away the 1 duck ball. Mm-hmm. Like Kathy planned for her to definitely shoot the 5 while trying.
There we go. Yeah, play. Yeah, if she could see that 7, but she cannot. I don't think she can see, and if she could see it, it's just not
tough.
enough. That would be a thin 7, carom off the 13 to the 5, which I don't think you're.
But then what? Anything. But then yeah, you know,
it's shooting the 4 someplace. Oh, maybe she can't see it.
I think if you.
Maybe she can see it.
See, the problem that you have to watch out for is the follow. It's always the follow. That's the problem with these carom shots is you're thinning so much that cue ball's still going to be having a lot of momentum rolling forward.
Right. Well, there's no scratch. I mean, the scratch on this would just be insane.
Okay, she's still going to take the 5 right away. Try to draw, put lots of top. Okay. I don't mind it. It's a non-easy back cut to the side. You can still take it 2 rails if you use some left English and into the stack.
I kind of like going back, edge the 7, and just leave the cue ball down on the short rail.
Yeah. I think they both don't want to touch that stack.
Right. That's
both of them, because they're both afraid that if I touch it, then my opponent's out.
Opponent could get out.
They have the same mentality on it, I think.
Yeah, but if you just, where you at? There we go. Just edge the 7. Sends a 14 this way, 7's going to go this way, and the cue ball, you just hit it. That's still a good safety, though.
Yeah.
That's a good safety. She played that well.
See, now you come up to the problem, though, of it. You know Kathy's not going to go for this 14. She's going to try to probably play a 13.
This may not be a bad time to actually play the 14, though. The 4 ball blocks any kind of thing down.
Yeah, I don't mind it either, because if you play the stop shot, you're going to blast everything out and leave the cue ball on. That 14's not going to move. You play it dead square onto it, the 14's not going to move, and the cue ball just sits there anyway. You just got to make sure that one of those 3 balls, preferably not the 8, hits a rail.
Well, if you hit it hard enough. So she could play, that's her other option. She plays this 10, and I was just say if she just played it straight down the table, that 13 covers the pocket for the 4. She's still got. I think you play this 15. Play the 15 here. Drift the cue ball till right about there. That gives you the angle and cue ball right here of coming back this way. So you're just trying to clear this 4. It's just so you can see the edge of this 13 to put it in here.
Yeah.
Cue ball comes here.
She's gonna like to take it first.
But she doesn't get to the stack doing this. She makes a great safety, though. So now Rachel can get both these balls out and potentially leave the 14 tied up to the 8.
Now, does rail?
I kind of like blasting the 7. I don't know that the 6 can't go something around. You know, I mean, I don't know what the English will be coming off that. She's looking at something. See if she
called the side, maybe.
See if she hits it hard, or she just kind of eases into it. Nice. I think she just wanted to roll that 6, but blocks the pocket for the 15. However, rolling the 13, so now the 7, the 14 is still covered. The 14 still does not go anywhere. However, shooting that 13.
That breakout definitely benefited Rachel because that 14 didn't move.
No.
14 still doesn't have him. Now, the 7 doesn't have a home, but it's off of all the other balls where a bank shot comes into play. And
I think that 7 goes into that bottom right-hand pocket, or the top right-hand pocket as we look at it. Nice. Very nice. So
now what do you
Rachel's got a couple of options. I don't think the 6 goes. Actually, I do think the 6 goes by the 13, but it's very thin, and you're aiming here.
Yeah.
Right. However, playing the 6 to the 13, and into the 13, so the 13 comes off the rail somewhere down here. That 6 will continue forward after contact and roll towards his pocket. It's not going to go a whole lot away. The other option, you can either cut this and play into the 15 with not that much spin.
That is some great English there.
Yep. But she looks like she's going to cut that 6 all the way down. She's going to clip the...
Whoa, clipped it.
Just clipped it.
It's a great try.
So here we come to the point that, I don't know about you, but I played a lot of games and taken a lot of shots and missed a lot of them too. Well, I had the fortunate circumstance of having a table in my garage, and I would get home after league and I would set up the shots that I missed, and I would try them and try them and try them. Well, will this work, or will this work, or will that work, or what can I do here? And so I got the opportunity to play a lot of bad shots over again.
Right.
A lot of people don't get that, and I don't think the ladies play a whole lot of games that they can understand what they should have done or how to correct something or where do they go, because they may not. There's shots that they may never see it,
Yeah.
But once in a, I don't know, in a session, much less,
right,
week to week. I mean, we're not talking about these average down the rail or the cut the 4 in the side and how to keep it from scratching kind of thing. I mean, but that shot with the 6 and the 13, to know if you hit that 13 straight on, that 6 is going to carry down towards the
Yeah,
pocket,
I hear you. And I didn't quite like that safety in particular, because I think if you shoot the 13, you had enough angle to come off the rail and bump into the stack.
Well, so I kind of like that safety, though. While it gives Kathy option on both the 13 and the 15, it doesn't get her to the 14. She's trying to figure out the 14. And I'm going to keep her from any angle that gets her to that 14.
Right.
So now I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to hit the bottom side, or as we look from this end of the table, the top side of the 6. Going to be hitting this side of the 6, driving that cue ball to the rail and down to the bottom. That Kathy's not going to be able to get off that 15 in here without a lot of inside juice. And I might just hit. I mean, you could also hit this top side, push the 6 towards a pocket, make it, don't make it, but that angle right there to the 13, and maybe even get that 13 down the table to where it's just out of play. Because like Kenny says, if you get the right angle into this 13, you put some kind of something in there, and it wants to go towards that 8 somehow. I like that. I like
so
that.
Now you take away that angle right there.
Right? So now Kathy, I don't know. The 8 doesn't go in the side either. I mean, the 14 doesn't go in the side. So I might actually make one of Kathy's balls. I might start making her balls for her. Make her shoot that 14. Tony talked about it. I listened, and man, it was just a heart attack. Our last game against Adam and John. And he's like, man, he goes, if they're not breaking it out, I'd be putting stuff right back in there.
Yeah.
Man, I took that to heart. And I'm like, that's something I got to look out for. I'd be doing it now. Kathy doesn't want to make a ball. Let me make one for her. Let me make her get to that 14.
Force her to take the shot.
Yeah. Because that 14, we're looking at it right over the top, and it does not go to that side pocket.
So she's
I like this.
7
to the 15, maybe? 7 to the 15? No,
trying to make the ball.
Still works.
Trying to make
still
the
works.
ball.
That's great. I like that. I'm going to give her a quick fire there. But Kathy's got that 15. It's in the pocket. The 14 does not. Well, so the 14 does go someplace, right?
It might have enough angle.
It live. It is enough on that 8 that it doesn't go.
I like this though, because now you're blocking the 7. That's your duck is blocking the 7, so it's tough to get back on there. You're trying to make the
15. I don't care. I'm calling safe, and then natural. Just going to put a little bit. There's enough angle. I'm just going to put it just center English, and then it's just going to slide, even if it goes here.
I do like taking the 4 now.
That's my safety. That's my safety.
That's
my safety. Slides down, and Kathy puts up that cue ball right here. Now that's my safety, because now I can get out, and I got to cut. So Kathy does something crazy and brings that 8 into play. That 4 ball is my out. I'm taking that 7 ball. Even if I hit it and that cue ball comes out, that would be ideal. Is it be even with that 14? Even leaving that 7 in there, you can bring that cue ball all the way up here. See, now what's the option? You gotta take the 7 ball. You got to. So why not start out with that first? And you could have even called the 7 ball. If it goes in, hey, bonus, you're on the 6.
Right.
And that 4 is right by a pocket. You could make that and use that to get on the 8. Right? So this is back to, just not seeing enough shots and understanding, what you got to do.
You close the box.
Oh, did I close the box? How did he get up? Where did he go to get us the box?
I have no idea. I didn't pay attention.
I didn't pay attention either. We closed the box. You want to go grab him?
Yeah.
And let him know we closed. I closed the box. Technical difficulties. I'm a knucklehead. I'm closing stuff I shouldn't be closing and doing stuff I shouldn't be doing. Google Drive, digital pool, singles. I don't even know what it's called. I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, I got no clue. Nice. Kathy played a little safety, a little cross side. So Rachel did make the 15. She kind of came up the table on the 7, made it kind of safe. So this is a shot. You make this. Well, we can't draw, so you make this, and that cue ball is going to come up towards the 8, come up towards that rack spot. And even if you make it halfway, just so you're even with the 6, I think cutting that 6, you run into the 13, and it comes back, you got the 8 in the side.
Help me out. Oh, that's way over.
So now we need to pay attention when he opens it, so we know how to do it.
Right.
So Kathy played a little cross. Oh, bank. So Rachel gets a little bit of luck there, nudges that 14 out, so it's not. I mean, there's a back cut. There's a back cut to the side that would leave her shape for the 13. But she's close to that rail. She'd have to jack up and put her over there.
Draw this back. Try to give yourself a little bit of an angle.
See how well Johnny Bass has been teaching her? Oh!
So now you're on the rail.
Right? So
you have to follow this.
So this shot, if you're back cutting this, there's no scratch. But the bad news is it doesn't go into that top right hand or left hand corner. So she's got to hit it with pace and get it somewhere underneath the 8 ball. She can't baby this. No, almost double kissed it. So here's one. If Rachel doesn't like it, all you gotta do is just bump that 7 to the rail and park the cue ball right on the other side of the 8. So we're back to, if you don't like the shot, if you're not comfortable over it, play the safe.
Yeah.
Because now she either has to hit this with some inside
English, bring it below the 8 or even bump the 8.
Bump the 8. But if she hits this with top, she's going to come across the top of that. If she gets lucky, she's fat into the 14. If she gets unlucky, she's this side, the camera side, and it's gonna do something funky. And I think that 8 ball is going to come back into play. So a lot of this is, going to be nerves too. It's her first time. I don't know. Oh, good shot. Not bad. I like that leave.
Even the leave, it worked out.
I like the leave.
Good speed and everything, but.
Now, Kathy wants to be cute. She could just barely touch that 14. It looks like it might be frozen to the rail.
You do want to hit it on the right side.
Yeah. The camera side, the down side. I'd draw you a picture, but I closed it. So, but yeah, she can hit it hard and bring that cue ball 2 rails back up here towards the bottom right-hand corner. That's the Streamlab. I don't know how it works. Oh, she actually tried to go for that. So this is a touch shot for Rachel. She makes a 7. She's got to bump the 6 out.
She's got to be careful of the 14.
No, she's not worried about the 14. If she really wanted to, she could actually take the 7 off the 14. I don't think that she's going to do that. But she's going to bump that 6. Now the issue is, where does the cue ball go?
If
it goes 7, then off the 6, cue ball will go towards the 14 and it'll come back up the table. If it doesn't go off that 14, it may roll towards the 8 and leave her stuck.
You want to play this pocket speed.
See, there's that 6 over there.
Yep, that's why you want to play pocket speed, to make sure it lays on the short rail. Set yourself up for the next shot.
So I'm Kathy. I like trying to play some kind of carom off the 14 to the 7. I don't care where the 7 ball goes, but I want to get it up table towards the camera, and I think that would do it. It might even get it stuck. She might even be able to make that and leave Rachel with a bad angle to that 6. Yeah. I don't know that you can hit it soft enough to keep the 14 on that rail and keep it in the way.
I don't think you need to. I think if you just play, you're playing the wide side of the 14 anyway. It's going to come off the rail.
Right, but how hard
it's going to block. Yeah, speed is everything here. Just like that.
Well, so she opened it up, and Rachel can now see that 6. So now she plays the right side of the 6 and brings it back to the pocket she's at, and that cue ball, she can send it anywhere down the table that she wants to. She can actually send it just to, well, I would draw, but just on that draw line with that 8 and that 14. And take it to the pocket that the cue ball is at. She blocks that pocket and she puts the cue ball somewhere down this end of the table. Hit the right side. Perfect. Just like that. So one of these ladies is going to make a shot that's going to open up the match, right? And it's going to give them the confidence to start being a little aggressive and playing.
So she's probably going to hit the left side of this, try to play it off the
she already called. She called top left pocket. She's going to try and cut it in. And does the 8 get on? Nope, she can't. She get there. So Rachel's now got a chance. I'm hitting this pocket speed. I'm having the cue ball just come off the rail. 8 ball in the side pocket on the right-hand side. If I'm really got a good stroke going on and I'm hitting it well, I might even play top right inside to have it come up and shoot the 8 ball in the same pocket. But I'm really doing stuff good to make that shot. Other than that, Kat and I talked about it. I wrote out some sticky notes, walk around the table, look at the backside. She came up with one simplify. Simplify right here, you're just making the 6 and you shoot that 8 ball on the side just like that. Yep. Simplicity at its best.
Yeah, we tend to just overthink things and think you need to do this and do that.
Right.
You don't need to overdo things. I mean, we all fall prey to it. It's always going to happen. But make it as simple of a game for yourself as possible.
There it is. You go up 2-0. So I asked April this, and Tony and I have talked about it. At what score do you start to worry? What is the score that you're now thinking, okay, I've got to change the way that I'm shooting, I got to change my approach to the game, I got to go to defensive, I got to get more aggressive, or I got to start doing this, and you're looking to change the way that you're shooting.
Yeah, everything really depends on the race, the length of the race. So in something like this, so if it's a race to 8, down 3-0, I'm doing something. I'm doing something different. 2-0, it's still early. One game. I mean, if you win the next game, then you're back to only being down 1.
Right.
But if you're down 3 games at any point, you need to change something.
See, early on, I'm down 3-0. I'm not worried. Later on, I'm down 7-4. They're on the hill. Now I'm doing something.
Yeah, I just feel like if you don't change something too early,
then it's too late.
Then
and
it's
now
too late.
You're playing catch up.
Yeah.
But no, I think. All right, where are we going? Talk to a Scoose, annotate and draw. There we go.
Okay.
Scoots. Thank you, sir. Woo, we can draw. Get that dot off the table.
But if you get to a point where your opponent's on the hill already, that it's too late.
Yeah, I agree. I was just saying 7-3. Then I agree that it is too late. But if it's 5-2, okay, now I'm starting to look. What do I need to do?
Well, again, that's that 3-game buffer, right? That's if any point at 3 games.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At 3-0, I'm not worried about it. If they maintain that 3-game buffer, now it's 5-2. Okay, well, they're 3 games to the end. I've got to do something. Okay, I'm going to be paying attention. At down 3-0, I'm paying attention to their game. What are they having trouble with? What's the issues that they're doing?
Yeah.
Are they able to make banks? So if they're not making banks, I might leave them a full side on the ball. Dare you to make it.
Yeah.
Right? Because now they're going to have to screw down and they're going to, okay, I got to make this. Now they're thinking, I got to make this. I got to do something. Instead of just cruising, now they're having to kind of gear down and change their gears to where they're starting to have to make balls instead of just, I'm leaving them easy outs.
And a lot of it comes down to, it depends on your style of play in the beginning. So for me, I'm a pretty aggressive person. So I'm going to play, if I play aggressive and it's not working and I get down 3-0, now I'm going to start looking at my safeties a little bit different. I may have this run out, but you know what? I may not like one ball, and I'm gonna duck now. I may not try to go for the breakout.
Right. So that's back to once you get in the safety game, you gotta stay in the safety game to guarantee the win. So they start playing the safety now. That 5 is still tied up to 11. You can't get out of it. You can't keep taking, like Tony says, you can't keep taking soldiers off the field. You got to keep making balls. You got to keep playing safe, pushing stuff in there. Playing. Kat and I played John Amo and Peaches, and just a little race to 8. And, got lucky and squeaked them. 8-7. But a couple of shots I made wasn't trying to make a ball. I was just trying to push something down so that we had a ball to make the breakout.
Right.
We had a ball that was our outlet ball. If something got tied up, we could go shoot something. Very nice safety with Kathy. She just played a little stop shot. She's got the 7 ball. So the 7 ball, while it's covered, it is not covered because Rachel can shoot off this rail and cut the 7.
And that'll bring the cue ball down for either above the 6 to where you have the 6, or it even brings down even further, you got the 3.
Right. So the 2's in a bad spot.
The 2, 1, and 5.
I think that's the 9 ball. She made the 1 on the break.
Oh, okay.
Stand up, look live. Yeah, that's the 9 ball.
See, great shot.
Right.
And now you leave yourself a great angle.
But Kathy's got an option here.
Yeah, she can cut this 15 in the side.
Yeah, I like that. And then that open, she can come back for the 13. If she gets good angle, the 13, draw it to that 9, 5, 11.
Yeah, because the 11 goes.
So this is something I was talking about. I'm down 3. I'm down 0-3. I'm starting to watch how my opponent plays, right? Yeah. Thank you. I'm watching how my opponent plays. Are they aggressive? Are they just picking shots and then ducking? Are they doing stuff? What is it? What are they doing? Are they afraid to do the breakout? Well, okay, then I'm going to force them, like making their balls. Yeah, I'm going to give them ball in hand, but forcing them to make that play. And I'm going to try and keep as many balls as I can on the table. right? So putting them in a predicament, again, of having to make that, no longer coasting and just putting balls in the pockets, but actually having to bear down, what can I do? Now they're, having to think about the game and what they're doing with it. Somebody, I want to say it was Tony, I don't know who, it might have been Stefan, but they said, or it might have been Joe, might have said, if you can get your opponent thinking instead of playing, you've got a little edge. When they have to stop their game and stop their momentum, then now they actually have to start thinking about what they're doing, how they're going about it, what they're doing, and what, where's that cue ball going to roll up? There's games that I've had to where, there's been zero thinking. Ask the wife. I do it quite frequently. But, it's just...
Oh, that's a good try.
Shoot and stop, 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 and I get through a rack. And I did not have to stop once and go, okay, what do I got to do here?
Right.
So... So that 9 now is kind of Kathy's outlet ball. So with that 11 is now makeable in the corner. I might be.
Well, I think the 5 goes now too. So
the 5, both the 5 and the 11 go.
If you can cut this 2 ball, make it. You come above it, bump the 14.
See, now you're asking way too much. So let's just make a ball first. Good, very good lead. I like that. Can I also get a Tito's and soda with a lemon salt?
Yes. Single?
Yes, please. Lemon. So I like that because that limits Kathy's shot. She's got that 11. I like the fact that she's being aggressive taking that now. Nice. Got the 10. She can back cut wait a second. That looks like the 10 straight in the corner, and she can back cut the 12 to the 9 ball, kind of a combo, but it doesn't leave her a shot. The 10 ball leaves her a shot on that 9. I think she wanted to roll a little bit more forward off that 6 ball. She's calling that 9, that 10. Looks like she's going to put a little bit of a bottom. No. Yeah. So this is something that we see a lot of the lower Fargos. They want to play shape. They want to play an English on a ball that is not... I'm not going to say that it's not proper, but it's not executed, and so it causes stuff to happen. If she just used center English and just focused on making that ball, would have been a whole lot better. Would have still had the 9 ball in there, with the 9 ball being on the facing of the pocket. She could have easily played just top, hit that inside edge right here, and that cue ball would have come back this way. That 12 ball was sitting, a little bit up high. Could have played that. And then there's other options if she had rolled it even further. Rachel's going to play the 6, plays a little top. She's going to wind up coming across the 2 ball, shooting in the same pocket. There you go. She's going to have to stretch a little, kind of tree-topped over that 5. That 5. See, the 5 goes in the side, but you got to hit that with some good draw to get back on that 2 ball. I kind of like, look, you're really jacked up. I like hitting bottom on that 2 ball. So not just tree-topped and hitting top, but really jacking up and hitting bottom and really bring that 2 ball or that cue ball back towards the 10 or the whatever it is, the 12. Bumps it a little bit. So she's got that 3. So here it is. 3 ball cuts in the side, and the cue ball will come here. Right? And it may be, if she's unlucky, it'll go straight to the side pocket. I don't think she's going to put any spin on it, but the natural English should just come up short of this pocket and come off just enough that she's going to be able to see that 5 ball.
You just want to make sure you get there.
Right.
You want to hit the soft.
Oh, overcut it, but there it is. See, she makes it, so she overcut it, so she hit it thinner, so that cue ball, instead of coming here, it came here. So she hits here, it comes this way. So she hit it thin, so it kind of this angle, right? So she makes that ball. It's a really better leg. Kathy, if she can see that 13, she needs to shoot that 13. Because there's no other way. Oh, thank you.
Let me see the view that has sound problems.
Lemon.
Oh, sorry. I'll be right
Let me
back.
see the view that has sound problems real quick. It's
Nice. Slow down. Slow down.
we have a data source to it. I understand. I don't know how to do it, but okay.
Cool. Johnny!
Apparently the sound cuts out when we go to the top view.
Okay. So,
We're gonna avoid the top view.
yeah, we're going to avoid the top view, so we'll just talk about it. We'll just draw over the top view and we'll stop. So we might. Oh, nice cut.
Shot.
Nice cut. Oh.
But you know what? This is why you have your bailout ball.
Yep. So, this again, going back to that previous game, instead of taking that 4 first, right? You go down the table and that 4 ball is that safety
Right.
ball. So now all she's got to do is you're hitting the cue ball or you're hitting the 9 ball here. Cue ball's going to come out and it's going to come this direction. If you want to put a little inside English to hold it a little bit.
Yeah,
But, I mean,
that's what I'm doing. But it is on the that side of the rail. So
She's going to see. She's playing the bank on the 14, which is not a bad shot, and it's fucking great shot.
Wow,
Woo-hoo!
what a shot! There's a
Fire. And then she's got that 12 into the side, 12 or the 10. It's the 10 ball into the side. But if she does that, she's going to have to see. She can shoot the 9 and still wind up with good leave on the 10 ball. Let's see if she hits the. Oh, she came off the rail. See, if you're gonna do that, you gotta hit it with pace because you gotta get it
Well,
back.
she
across
did
the
hit it
center
with
line.
pace. She didn't hit it with the left English that it needs to help carry it out.
Even still, you could hit center English on that, and it's still gonna come. It's still good.
I think it just took a funky bounce off the rail.
So, is that me?
Yes. I think she has the angle to back cut this. Oh, she's coming for.
Oh, she was trying to use that 3 ball. Give her a little quick fire for that thought. Nice. So, Rachel has this 3 ball, but if she hits us with the top, the 10 ball comes into play. She's got to run in that 10 ball. If she hits us with a little bit of outside, a little bit of right, there's no way that she's going to be able to, or there's no way that she'll reach the. Is that your? Can I do that? There's no way that she's gonna bring that 8 ball into play. Nice, a little bit of outside. Nice, and hit it with good speed. Winds up tree topped on the 8.
Yep.
So when I was talking about bringing the 8 into play, I'm at the other side of the 8.
Yeah, bumping the 8.
Right.
Yeah. She had enough pace, even if she did bump the 8.
So this is close enough to the pocket that hitting top is not going to be detrimental to her. She needs to know to put a little bit of inside on it so to go down to that bottom rail. Because if she hits top, it's just going to kind of
slide over.
Well, it's going to. So she hits top, and the cue ball will go to the rail. If she hits inside, it'll go here. See, she just hit top. So if she had hit inside, it would have come to that first diamond. It would have come to the first diamond right here.
Yeah.
And then come back out a little bit. So she's not on that rail. Because she hit top, it just came across.
See,
it just flattened out.
So now you got to play this with pocket speed. Because best case, you make it, you don't scratch. Worst case, you block the pocket for the 10.
And leave a bad angle on a bank. Now, we just saw Kathy make a great bank on that 14.
Yeah.
Right? So she's got the chops to do this. She understands the banks. And
hit it into it.
And Johnny Bass, he's a good bank shotter too, and he's been working with Kathy. They've been playing in here quite a bit, and he's been talking to her about pattern play and all kinds of stuff. Now I know Rachel said Pendleton down there at Felt has been helping out, Miles, and these guys, they're no slouches either.
So she's probably going to play it safe here, just kind of tie up the.
So let's look down the rail. Yeah, so Rachel's going to be able to see this. But the bad news, if she doesn't make it, Kathy's going to have the 10 ball.
She's got the out.
So I'm trying to put the 8 ball down there on the short rail, or up there on the short rail, and I'm trying to send the cue ball as far as I can down the table.
I kind of like putting draw on this. Draw and leave it on there.
Again, now but she draws it good. That pocket is wide open.
Yeah.
Right. Rachel is not shown a lot of draw yet, so she may be uncomfortable with that English.
They're really riding this rail here.
So it looks like, I want to say that she can almost see all the 8-ball. Nope, that's a foul.
Oh, hit the 10 first.
Yeah. So this should be pretty easy for Kathy. Put an angle on it so she goes into the rail. She's hitting draw. I don't like that. She just needs to go there. So we talked about the tangent line. The 10 ball was here, that tangent line. So that sliding cue ball wants to follow that tangent line. Kathy's now straight in. Should not be a hard shot, and as long as she doesn't follow it in. So there it is.
Right.
So Kathy's now on the board. So back to that. Rachel makes that. She doesn't foul. She makes that 8-ball, that 3-0 lead that you're talking about. Kathy comes back. She gets ball in hand, and now she's brought it 2-1. So a huge swing. So basically a 2-game swing. You would almost say.
I mean, those first 3 games are huge because it's either you're going to try to keep this close,
right,
or someone's running away,
right.
And that's why I always say that 3-0 is right when I'm changing something. If I'm down 3-0, I'm changing something. I don't know what it is. I got to figure that out as I play. But
we've seen several matches on the Friday night side. Start out, something,
Right.
Kat and I did it against Adam and John, and they came back to make it a game, but we were able to keep a 2-game lead on them, which ultimately helped us out to secure the win. Who was it? Somebody won 8-1.
Well, Tim Fisk and Maria Finley won 8-0.
8-0. There you go. Austin and his partner. I can never remember his name. But Austin and his partner, they're right there, down at the bottom. But they got up. I think they won like 8-1 or 8 something like that. I don't remember.
Oh, Dustin?
Yeah, Dustin, that's his name. I can never remember his name. Sorry, Dustin, if you're listening. It's nothing for you. It's I just have bad memory. I have old man memory.
He doesn't remember my name half the time anyway.
Well, there's a lot of jokes that Kenny and I play. Oh, there's Kathy. Kathy has developed a good break.
That's a solid
break. She made the 7-ball in the corner. And she's pretty much wide open with these solids.
Runnable.
Yep. The only thing she's got to figure out is the 4-ball. So really, she's got to figure out the first shot. The first shot is a 3-ball. I mean, there's no question in that.
Yeah.
Because
you could back cut the 2, but you're gonna leave yourself a little weird.
That's a horrible back cut the 2. If you really want to make a hero shot, it's 5 to the 6. Yeah, Dustin Sterling. Yeah, we found the bracket. Stephanie, but thank you. It's just I'm old and forgetful now. I turned 55 and stuff's just going to crap. I might as well just lay down and die at this point. It's sad. I forgot my wife's name the other day. Don't tell her I said that because I played it off. Looks like she is going to try and back cut that 2-ball. Nice, but see now she's in a bit of trouble. Now she's having to back cut either the 6 or the 4. She could bank the 4. I mean, I don't like that, but she's looking now. She's got to back cut the 6. The scratch to the side is gone. It was protected by the 13. She can be rolling forward anyway. She may be touching that 1-ball, which is going to get in a little trouble.
What a shot!
Nice.
What a shot!
Ooh,
don't hook.
Oh.
So she got the 5.
Yep. She got the 5.
And this is a hero shot. You make the 5. You put a lot of top in it, you're going to hit the rail and actually come out.
Either into the 12 or into the 15.
The angle's here, and you, too wide, but you come out this way and bump that ball right there.
Wow, nice. Not bad, though. Not bad. Kathy's. So this is what a win does for you. Sometimes it opens your eyes back up and you're understanding that, hey, I know how to play this game. I can make balls. I can do the things that I need to do. I can do this and do that.
Well, and for Kathy, this is where momentum, you shifted the momentum with that win. So it's on your side. But this is one thing that I noticed, that when she banked that 14, this is where her shift happened.
Right.
She decided to get a little more aggressive.
Right.
And I think
nice shot on the 12, on the 10.
Mini fire.
Give her a little fire there. Nice. So that was a nice thin cut. She could see enough of that 10 to get over the corner. I would have liked a little more speed so she could be shooting either this 12 in the corner or
the important thing is she made it.
Yeah, she made it.
Now she can see 13.
Yeah, definitely could see all 13 all day.
Roll forward. Try to get past the 1.
I don't know that you want to do that though. The 15 is there. And if she can, this draw shot, this stop shot that we keep talking about, if she can perform that, it's going to stop that little back cut on the 12, right?
Yeah, and
but I don't think that she necessarily wanted to go to 14 next. That 1 is being protected, or that corner is being protected by the 4 from the 1, the 14 from the 1. See, I've forgotten numbers now too, Stephanie. See what's happening to me? Holy tease. Oh! Fortuitous leave there. The only thing that Kathy could see are the 1 and the 5. I don't know what she was going to do with the 5.
She could.
So,
Tony
did this to me one time. You play this 5 and you kind of play it on, and you bottom and you come back and you lock that cue ball up to the 15. He did that to me like twice in a row in a tournament one time. It made me so upset to watch him play so well. Because I actually played well against him in a tournament. We went hill, and then he decided he wanted to win, and so he started playing some really good safeties against me. Johnny, IT specialist, is in. Nice running that 5. All right, so we're on the top. Let me know if you can hear me. We're going to go back to the regular screen. So we were just on the top view. See if you guys were able to hear us when it was there. We were told it was cutting out when it was top view. So I kind of, if this ball, I kind of, where'd we go? Where'd it go? Did we lose it again? Okay, so let's go. Annotate and draw. No, there's. Did I not just click on that?
You
interact.
Right click.
Oh, my bad. See, Kenny's paying more attention. Oh, Kathy with the back bangs on the 4 ball. Wow.
What a great shot.
Yes. So now, here's the thing. A lot of people are going to play this 5 here and have this cue ball come up so they can play the 1. That's an excellent shot. But you got to be here to play that 1 because you're going to need angle on this 3 to bring this cue ball back. So I actually like playing the 1 first, right? I'm going to use inside English to bring this cue ball back so I have a little bit of angle so I can play the cue ball back here. Tony's a lot better drawer than I am. Sorry, folks at home. All right, Gary says we can hear on the top view, so we can actually switch between the views now. All right, so we're going to switch between the views. No, just kidding. Just kidding. So you can actually shoot this 5 with a little bit of stun, a little bit of draw, and it slide out just so you'd have a nice little angle on that 1 ball.
So that cue ball's out of her reach, so she's grabbing her extension here.
Yep. So a lot of people do you like playing with the butt extension? I know you got one.
Yeah.
The butt extension.
Yeah.
See, I have a mid-joint extension.
Well, so when I had my McDermott, I had the mid.
Ooh, she tried to slide on the other side of 11, didn't quite make it. So she can still see this 1 ball. It's an easy kick, and it might be an easy kick to the side if she plays it right. But going back to that, Kiana says, go Kathy. So how many of you guys watching this stream are students of Kathy? Let's see. Just give us a hand emoji and let us see how many of you guys are watching because Kathy's your teacher, or maybe this year or next year. Ooh, dang it!
Good try.
That would have been sweet if she made that. I didn't even think about going down the corner, but I have a mid-joint extension, a 4-inch mid-joint extension, and I have a shaft that is over length. So normal shaft is 30 inches. I have a 32-inch. So my whole stick is 6 inches longer than a normal setup. So there's people out there's young ladies out there, and they'll grab my stick because we can't find a bridge, and my stick will actually be taller, Shania being one of them. My stick is actually taller than she is, but I like that because I don't have to keep changing. Nice shot. Ooh, overrolled the 11 just a little bit. She got the 15 though.
You got the 15. You
got the 9 if she really wants to take it.
Now, I think off the 15, I think the 10 goes by, or the 12?
The 12. Let's go to top. Let's go to top. The 12 ball does go by. You're shooting to the right side of the pocket.
You got to play the stop shot.
Well, I don't even think you play the stop shot. You just let it roll a little bit, because if you get out of shape, you still got the 11 that you can go for. But yeah, by using the center joint extension, I don't have to keep changing.
Yeah.
Right? With that butt extension, it seems like it puts the weight off and moves the center of that cue back towards your backhand, which I don't like.
Well, I think everything's based on your cue. So
right.
when I was playing with my McDermott, I had the mid extension, but the weight of the McDermott's in the center of the cue.
Right.
Now I've switched to Q-Tech. I use my SVB cue.
Right.
All the weight's on the back end of the cue anyway.
Dropping names.
So adding the butt on the back end of the cue doesn't affect my shot.
Right. I get that too. Yeah, I've tried that SVBQ. I kind of like it. So here we go. So we have 9 in the side. We roll up. We can either play the 12 off the rail, off the 1 in there, or
that's what I'm doing.
We roll way up, or actually we would roll this way and we play that 15-1
into the 1,
and then we leave the cue ball here. Oh, she just. I don't know.
Try to play this.
That was a really quick shot from Rachel. I don't know if she wasn't settled on it, but she.
I think she hooked the 1.
I don't know. I think she can get around that 12. She can see that full 1 ball. She can see the full 1 ball. But Kathy Bacon, let's watch overhead. A little short. And she left herself bad. I like taking that 1 ball. You can see that full 1 ball. You can get somewhere near the 3 and retry that bank. But with Kathy doing that, there's no place that Rachel's going to leave her that she won't be able to see either the 1 or the 3 in a pocket.
Right.
She's going up the table. She's going to try and take that 12 ball to this bottom
left corner.
Yeah, bottom left corner, past the 11.
The only thing you got to be worried about here with this is the scratch in the side.
I don't really think so. You put a lot of top on it.
I think if you put enough top on it, she is on the rail. So
she is on the rail.
Probably going to drift by it. I think you might hit the first diamond below that side pocket.
Ooh! Oh, look at this. Look at this. Gets that 9 ball under the rail. Wow. A 9 ball into the game. And let's see. Let's peek over. She can't. She might be able to see the 1 behind the 15.
Come off the rail.
Yeah, that's really a skill shot, because people will think that you got to use top inside, but to get it around the 15 with that distance, you're actually using bottom inside. You're trying to slide that cue ball all the way to the rail. So now when it comes off, it doesn't come off this way. Oh, she hit it.
Touched it.
But by that bottom inside, gets that cue ball rolling, coming off the rail this way.
Now she did open up that pocket for the 15.
Right.
I kind of like this. There's 2 ways to play this. You're either cutting this 9, leave yourself for the 11, then 15, but that 12 ball is that last thing you're looking at for the side for the 8.
Well, so
or you take it now. Or you take it now.
I'm looking at taking this 11 here. Cue ball comes this way, and either you play the 11 or you play the 9. I mean, you play the 15 or you play the 9. She's gonna play the 15 first. I like that.
I like it.
If she makes it,
so you leave yourself for the 12.
Leave the 12, and I think you roll this. Let's look at the top. She might have. I think she's straight in on the side. If she's got any way if she got any way to put this 12 ball here into the pocket and take the cue ball off the rail, she can really. She's using a lot of center ball in this game. Let's watch this. Oh,
she had the angle to get down table.
Oh, wow, she did. She did. Just unfortunate she missed that. But that's the 12, or that's taking the 9, playing the 11. She's on the 8. Very good thought.
And I don't think she sold out that 3 on the side. It might go, but it's close. It's tough.
Let's look at that 3. Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna go look at it live and see if that 3 goes by the 12.
It's tough. She's playing it like it does go by, so maybe it does. And we're about to find out here. If so, great. Oh, went by. I like the out.
Well,
I like that decision there.
As we saw, that 3 ball went perfectly in that side pocket. Left her a great angle on the 8. Nice.
Johnny ties it back up 2-2. Ties it up 2-2.
Ties it up 2-2. So we got Johnny Bass coming in. We talked about him shooting a lot with Kathy and helping her out. I've seen you guys playing in here a lot. You've been helping her out, kind of how you get around the table and everything. Man, Kathy's made some couple of good breaks, man. A couple of good banks. I mean, that's a great shot on that 3. How you feeling about this match?
Well, she's been practicing really hard, preparing for it, and I think she's going to win the match. She just put in a lot of hard work.
Right. Well, I mean, Rachel's not shooting bad either. She's she's playing a lot of defense, which is smart, and got out to that 2-0. But Kenny pointed out she made that 14 bank in the last game, and it kind of turned her on. And okay, I can do this.
She's trying to be a little more aggressive with everything versus looking at every shot as a duck shot.
And if you guys don't know, to have a coach in Johnny Bass, not a bad decision. Let me tell you.
Thank you.
Let me tell you. He's one of the. What's your Fargo? 654?
No, it's 636.
Oh. Well, he's getting old, so it's sliding down towards us lesser players now. So we might have a chance here in another 10 years.
Yeah.
But no, very, very good insight to the table. You won the what was it? The sock or the stocking tournament in Christmas with Krishna.
I did.
And you played a couple of Friday nights and everything.
Yeah.
So man, I'm telling you, Kathy's got a good guy in the corner helping her out with this game. But you know what? I mean. Kind of biased. I know Kathy. I don't know Rachel that well, so biased a little towards Kathy. But I think Kathy's got a battle if she's going to win it out.
Yeah, it looked like it's going to be a really close game.
Yeah.
They're both playing their hearts out.
Yep. Rachel's got to stay in there. She's got to be a little bit more aggressive. I still like the safety she's playing. Kathy's playing some good ones. But I think one of them's going to come out here and just make a shot. That 14 ball that opened it up, let Kathy get 2 games. I think it allowed, like Kenny said, get her to be a little aggressive. But
see, if I'm going to play devil's advocate here, because like you said, I don't know Rachel, I know Kathy, but Kathy started becoming a little more aggressive. She's still ducking when she needs to, but she's becoming a little more aggressive. I think Rachel now needs to turn around and do the same thing.
Right.
Rachel just needs to be a little more aggressive.
I agree with what you're saying. You could tell in the last game she got a lot more aggressive.
Yeah.
And it paid off. And Rachel does need to do the same thing.
Right. So I think Rachel is just getting comfortable. She plays a lot out of felt. These tables are tighter than felt. It's a brand new felted or recovered table just a month ago. It is starting to tighten up. But if you haven't played at Piazzas, it's a new experience. I can go down to felt and I can run some racks at felt.
Yeah.
I come to Piazzas and I'm lucky to run 2 in a row. And that's super lucky for me to get 2 in a row.
You're really putting in the work on that one.
Yeah. But
great break.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing fell. A little bit of a cluster.
Yeah. So this isn't bad. So this goes back to this is probably going to be a defensive game with all that stuff in there. So you know what I like? Let's go to the top here. Oh, I was going to say if these two were lined up a little bit more, I'd be taking that shot first. I kind of taking the 5 off the 11. It looks like that contact point leads right to that center of the pocket, and then you can break out that 4 ball, break out the 8 ball, and be kind of open on them solids. But you're also, at the same time with that 13 here, with that 13 being here and protected, I like playing this 5 off the 11. So we talk about tangent lines, right? So that contact point If we can figure out what that contact point is to the center of the pocket, we play that, put a little bit of outside English. Those balls want to travel down that.
I mean, that's really risky for an opening shot because you do want to get yourself established.
Again, this is seeing shots before, getting the lucky chance to watch Johnny Bass play, watch Tony play, watch Patrick play. Patrick is a great tangent player, tangent line player. Stefan playing one pocket. We got Shark now, here playing these. We got a lot of top players. Then all you do is just watch how they treat the cue ball and how they approach the shots. You can learn a lot just by watching some of these matches, and it's really, really good. So I guess she did call a 3-ball.
Yeah.
Okay. So now is she just going to touch this 2-ball, or is she going to actually try it? Yep, just touch a little bit. Hits a little hard, still opens up. Looks like Kathy was going to be able to see the 15 a little bit, but she could certainly see the 9. So, but the play is into these 2 balls. And either you're trying to cut this way, but that opens up that pocket. But I would play into the 10-14. I don't think that I'm trying to make that 15. It really doesn't lead me anywhere.
Yeah.
She got a good, off the rail, but I think it's because she undercut the 5 that she's where she is now. So.
Right. So now she's going to look at probably taking the 6 on the side.
Well, hold on. Let's see. She's looking across the table. Johnny, what do you think about that 4 to the 5?
That looks pretty good.
You like that?
I like that.
That's a very aggressive place.
10 is just in the way.
I don't think so.
I think you're just a bit shy on the.
Could be. We're not down there. Oh, she's calling something in that pocket. She just pointed to it, so we're gonna find out.
And even if she doesn't make it, if she puts it close to the hole, she's accomplished something.
Oh, yeah. Okay. She's not cutting the 2. She's looking at the 2. Yeah.
This is a good shot, though. She can break out a lot of the stuff in the middle here with this shot.
Nice cut.
Nice cut.
Let's give her a little bit of fire right there. So now she's got this 1 ball here. She's going to be able to come into the 8. 8's going to drive the 4 down, drive the 10 into that 5, right?
You got to put top on it.
Well, you got to hit this. So I talked to Kat and the people, the lower skills on my team. I talk in the point going back to the speed. What in relation to what with the lag, right? We know what a lag speed is, so what in relation to the lag are we going to hit this?
Right.
So I talk about softer than a lag, or half a lag, or harder than a lag, or I want you to hit this double lag. I want you to hit this hard. Right. I think this is something that's going to be harder than lag speed, but not something that's. But you're not looking to send this 11 to 3 rails,
Yeah, she hit that about lag speed.
Yeah. Well, no, that was way less than lag speed because that cue ball barely. The 8 ball just moved maybe a ball and a half, so that was probably half lag speed. So again, Kathy's got these 2 balls that she's got to solve. I like her playing this 14 right now. This cue ball comes to the end rail.
She's going to take this.
She's going to take the 11. It's not a bad, but it just.
I don't think they're as big of a problem as they probably look to be. You can make the 10 or the 14 in either side.
See, but we still have this ball right here that's an issue. Let's go top. Does it go by? It looks like it slides by the 5, but you got to be somewhere over here to shoot that 10 in and then get shape on.
So she's going to address the problem
balls.
now.
Right? There you go. Great. That's. I would have liked her to do that way earlier, and let's get it done. Let's get out of the way. So we're back to she's got an out ball in case, something gets tied up and she can't see anything. She's got a ball she can play. If she gets down here someplace and can't see the 15 or the 9 ball, she's got the 14 ball down the table that can get her shape. So I still would have liked her to play it sooner.
Looks like they both got their balls open now.
Right.
Mike can look for somebody to make a big move.
This doesn't go anywhere. It may go into the side. It obviously goes in both corners. It may go into this corner or this side, but you got to be in, exact spots for it to happen.
Well, she's going to address it now, and I kind of like this. Just move the 6. Try to make something happen with this. I think she hit the wrong side of it.
Yeah,
so if you're gonna do that shot, you want to hit the left side of the 9 and bring it towards the long rail. That way you open up your options a little bit more based on where the cue ball is going to be. Because now Kathy can just play the 10 and duck all the way down.
That's your pattern. If everybody understood that, that's the pattern.
You're making a little stick figure here.
Johnny agrees with me. She rolled it forward, but that 10 still plays. Oh, she's got that 13. I forgot about
now.
See, I forgot about the 13. See,
so he didn't agree.
I'm drawing octopuses all over the screen, and I'm forgetting about balls. Great shot, moved her up for the 13. What's up, Kat? How is Vegas? Are you back, or are you still there? Nice with authority, shooting that 13. Got across for the 14. She can shoot that now. Shoot the 10. She doesn't matter as long as she's somewhere. I mean, she could be there's a huge thing. Touch the side of the 15, and that cue ball is going to roll back up the table.
Yep.
Let's go top view. Does that 8 ball go in the side? I think that 8 ball does go in the side past the 7.
Looks like I'm up to play.
All right, so Kenny's back in there with Christian. Nice, and what a speed play too. Leaves her almost straight in on the 10. Feel free to give us your thoughts on these things, Johnny.
All right.
If you'd rather go on and watch it live, you're more welcome to do that. But having somebody that knows what's going on, you played a lot more than I have, so I
Yeah. I think she's shooting right ball right now.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. There's no reason to go up and back down for the table. If I liked the 15, and 15 was in the pocket but not comboable off the 9, right? If you weren't able to play that combo, right. I might go 15, then the 10, then the 9. But yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was the whole question was, could the 15 go without running into the 9?
Oh, yeah, because, you just had to thin it. It avoids the 9. I would have liked her to play a little softer. But this is something, I had trouble with when I was getting there. I would rather draw something 5 rails and push it, 2 diamonds forward. And finally had somebody grab a hold of me and go, listen, here's how this works. Nice. She's got that 8 in the side.
She shoots those really long shots. Mm-hmm. Really good for her speed of player.
Right.
She got a good shot to win it right here.
I think the 8 ball goes fat and clean in the side pocket.
I think it does too.
And there it is.
Well, we know we were right.
we gonna give her fire for that run out. That was nice. That was a nice run out. So Kathy's now 3-2. So a big swing from 2-0 to being down 2-0 to being up 3-0. So going back, and Kenny pointed it out, that bank on the 14, I think it gave her a little confidence. Now Rachel's on the side of losing 3 straight games. I talked to Kenny. I said, at what point do you become, nervous about it? What score do you start being worried about the match?
I think you start worrying about it when you get 2 to 3 games down.
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat. And that had to be hard on her, losing the first 2. That's not what you want to envision yourself starting.
So you and I are playing. I get up on you 3-0 quick. What are you changing about your game? Are you going more defensive? Are you going to try to be a little more aggressive? Are you going to,
I'm going to slow the pace of the game down a little bit.
So you're going to start taking more time over a shot?
Yeah, and try to find out what I am doing wrong, or maybe it's just a table the way it's been playing. You need to find out what it is and attack it, whatever it is.
Yeah. So I told Kenny, being down 3-0, it's beginning of the game. Maybe they're hot. Maybe I'm not. I'm not really worried. I'm not really changing my game being down 3-0. Now we move forward, and I'm down 5-2 on in a race to 8. I am definitely changing my game. I'm going more defensive. I'm going to force my opponent. I'm going to start watching what they do. Are they making good banks? Are they making good down the rail? Are they not making banks, Right. And I'm going to start playing to their weaknesses, and I'm going to start make them think about what they have to do instead of just rolling and making balls. right? Because if you get to the point where you're just making balls and everything is working for you, you know, and then you have to stop and start thinking about what you're having to do and where you have to put that cue ball and how to get to that next ball. Certainly it's going to change that pace of the game that you were talking about.
Exactly. I mean, what you do really depends on why they're up 3 games on.
Yeah. Did
they make a couple of key shots that were low percentage shots, but they made them? And if that's the case, then you don't want to change your game.
Right.
If the reason that they're 3 games up on you because you have made a few mistakes, then you might ought to start addressing your game. Why are you not playing like you're supposed to?
Right. I mean, I've played matches where I've gotten up 3-0, 4-0, but I've broken ran maybe 1 or 2 of those matches, or I got an opportunity to play a lock-up safety early in the rack that gave me ball in hand to get out, you know, and then is it really my opponent's fault that he's not winning, or is it I'm just getting that opportunity, you know? So what, like you said, what is it? Why is it that you're losing? But these ladies, man, they're playing these games. We talked about the fatigue because not a lot of them played a race to 8, a potential. You've got to win by 2.
Race.
That could be potential 14 games. They're playing 8-3. They're playing 7-4. You know, in the Napa League. Rachel's only played V and EA, BCA. Well, that's 1 opponent, 1 game, 1 rack. Right. You're done. So you're playing 5 racks in a night, but you're also coking and smoking in between those.
You know? Right.
And you know, so now it's the mental fatigue, it's the physical fatigue later in the night. We're already at an hour and 41 minutes for 5 matches, for 5 racks. You know, it starts becoming, you know, a drag, and you start getting that nice shot on that 7. If she makes that, she's got the angle on that 4 ball to the side that she was looking for, and left Rachel kind of stuck there too.
It's good to see the pace of the match picking up just a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Kathy's starting to get the confidence. She's starting to see those shots. She's starting to take them. Aaron Harris says, good match here. Let's go, ladies. Yeah. Aaron's another one too. I like watching him and how he treats the cue ball and all that stuff. He's another
an
one.
Excellent player.
Yeah, yeah. He gets lucky against me every time we play. I don't know what's going on. I got to figure that one out. But you know, I mean, so these are you know, all this stuff is coming into play. That, man, I mean,
I think a lot of the reason they started out so slow is this is all new to them. They're not used to being on stream, playing a race to 8, and they're playing for a pretty good bit of money.
$17,000.
So it would be normal to feel really nervous on both sides right now.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's why they started out so slow.
Right.
But I think you'll keep seeing the pace pick up as they get confidence in their games.
So that's the same thing. Like I played the first Friday Night Fights with Utam, and he had played the previous the singles match, and so he was used to that. He comes out from the gate swinging. I mean, hitting these home run shots, and I'm like, man, slow down, man. We don't you know, just roll stuff to the pocket if you can't make it. And he's looking at me. He's calling 3 rail shots, 4 rail shots right out the gate, and I'm like, holy crap. And we wound up getting in the money. And but man, he made so many hero shots. And I'm like, man, how can you keep this up? And it was tiresome for me having a partner that did that stuff. But I mean, you know, it worked out. He played his game, and it just worked enough to get us that 4th place spot and get us a little cash in our pocket. And then I played with Draven. And we played the Casados, and it went 11-13, and we had a chance of 8-5, 8-6, 8-7, 9-8, 10-9, 11-10. I mean, we had 5 or 6 chances to take it out. We just couldn't do it. But, I mean, I couldn't tell you with the last 5 racks what happened in that. I mean, I know we lost, but I got no clue. Just it was such a mental drain on that. But and these ladies got to face this for the first time.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I don't think any one of these ladies that are playing have played an 8-8 race.
Right.
You know,
for a large amount of money.
Right. And we add in the money, plus on the camera, plus under the bright lights. And there's not a whole lot of people here that are watching, but everybody's paying attention.
Yeah.
And they may not. Kathy going for that bank again to break out. Nice.
Yeah.
And she
turned out pretty good.
And she didn't touch any of this, which is going to cause Rachel a little bit of heartache. You know, so Kathy's making some good shot selections. Wonder who taught her that. But it is. John Baca, what's up, man? I'll see you next Friday with your brother. I see him around playing the tournament tonight. I don't see him no more. I don't know if he's in or out. But I saw him earlier playing with his partner. But yeah, I mean, this is... So if I'm Rachel, I'm just bumping this ball to the rail, and I'm trying to just leave this cue ball somewhere right over that. Force Kathy to shoot this ball on the side, have it come down in the rail. So I don't think Kathy has a big power game. I don't think she has something that she's going to be able to. Now I get it, you know, it's a thin cut. The cue ball's going to roll a little bit more, but I don't think she's got a game to where she can actually make a ball and then drive something 2-3 rails.
Right.
You know.
That's one part of her game that's a little on the weak side is her power isn't really there yet. Her stroke's picking up, but she doesn't have the power to fire something in and go to length of the table.
Tito's a soda lemon, please.
But yeah, I mean, but she's still shooting good. She's making good decisions. She plays this. The only thing that's going to happen is she may get that 13 into the game. Nope, she bumped it good.
Yeah, bumped it good.
Now, if you can see this 5, if this 5 goes, I'm shooting that next because I can roll down either for the 3 or the 2, whichever I like. Because you can play. If this cue ball winds up coming, if she plays this 5 and this cue ball comes off the rail, I can play into and back out for that 3.
You have good options if you shoot 5.
Yeah. She's hitting bottom. Nice.
Yeah.
See, now she can play with this angle. The 2 goes here. The cue ball will go into the rail, come back out for this 3.
Yeah.
And it's just top. There's no English on this. She doesn't need to put inside to wrap it harder in there. She's not going to come close to the 10 ball. She's going to hit bottom, though. She's going to draw.
She's going bottom.
Yeah, that's fine, too. Yeah. So now the 3 goes in. Now she just needs to hit it soft enough that she's not going to do anything with this cue ball hard or send it up this way. She's already shown that she can put. I think she can wind up anywhere right into here. She's got a good cut or a good bank on the 8.
I think she's going to roll it in and go for the cut.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell the exact angle from here.
Right.
But that's the way it looks.
Well, I mean, we got the top over here, so nice.
She's going to. Well, she could go either way.
That almost looking at this top view. That almost looks like almost a straight bank. She's going to have to cut it a little bit, right? I don't think she can hit. I don't think she can hit it center. I think she's going to hit it. Has to hit it here, but yet the cut is good. What she doesn't want to do is overcut it and have it come down here and break that up. So I think
she won't hit it that hard.
Oh, nice, very nice. We're gonna give a little fire for that.
Yeah, that was
gonna
nice.
give a little fire for that. So Rachel didn't get up a whole lot that match. I think she only got twice at the table.
It looks like Kathy is getting her confidence up. Once she does that, she shoots really, really straight.
You know what? Knowing the guys that are helping Rachel out, I'm pretty sure she's the same way. I don't know who's here rooting her on. She's got nobody sitting over there. I mean, obviously, we don't want anybody sitting with the players because we don't want them to be giving advice out. It is a singles match. We don't want any off turn coaching. You know, hey, you know, do this or do that. You know, as we would do our partners if we were playing in doubles, and it's the opposite teams playing. We can talk. We don't want anybody outside this match influencing the players' play or giving them hints or anything. But I really don't see anybody that's here that may or may not be rooting for Rachel, and that's kind of, you know, that's hard to do, to come in kind of enemy territory, kind of quote unquote, by yourself. Play a match. There's nobody there. And
you need to have at least one person there.
Right.
You know.
See, now I kind of like that. I kind of like being by myself. Then I got nobody bugging me, If I want to go to talk to somebody, that's my option. You know. Thank you, ma'am. That's my option if I want to go talk or want to go, go up to the bar and chit chat or whatever. I don't have anybody sitting there. And, hey.
There's some advantages to that.
What? How did you miss that shot?
Yeah.
You usually make that, and then now it's okay. Now you're just in my ear. I love you, honey, if you're listening. I'm not talking about you. I love when you're with me, when I shoot pool. But my wife was like that.
About this Rachel, but I have seen her a few times lately before this match, and she appeared she was getting a lesson from somebody, and she's been working hard on her game. I've seen her in the pool room a couple of times. I felt so. I know she's taking it serious too.
Right.
And I think that's really good for pool to see people getting serious about it, bearing down hard as they can, and playing their hearts out, no matter what level they are.
So the one thing I like when I got up here, San Diego, there's a lot of people just trying to get in your pocket. And they don't want to show you anything, because if they show you something, then it's harder to get in your pocket. But here, a lot of people want to grow the game. They want to talk about, people come up and ask me a question. I'm like, yeah, I've got my keys in my hand, my stick's over my shoulder, and I'll set down my stuff. I'm like, yeah, what you got? I think it's the level that I shoot at, you shoot at. I've seen people ask you questions and you take the time to answer it, but I think it's our responsibility to help these people out with the issues they have and grow the sport.
Yeah.
And knowing that you got people down at Felt that are willing to help Rachel out. You're helping Kathy out. I know Kathy was a good shooter before you came along.
Yeah.
She was playing that what's the 14-1 league down at Felt.
Pool, yeah.
It's
and that helped her a lot. That's probably why she shoots really straight over. That's her strong point over moving the ball.
Right.
And probably straight pool had something to do with that.
So I don't know if she tried to do that, but that was a great shot. If she missed it, she just tucked the 7 ball in with those 2 stripes. So now Rachel has to figure out not only how to make a ball, but break that out. But if I'm her, I either like thin cutting this 6 on the top side and bring the cue ball over here to underneath that 14, which it looks like she might be doing. But you got to hit it thin. She could potentially cut it off the back of the 6 and bring it right back up into the stack. Oh, she just touched it. That's not bad.
I was playing safe.
That's not bad. Let's take a look at this. Let's get rid of my octopus.
She has played a lot of safeties. Yep. Both of them have.
So Kathy can see this edge of the 14, which is a good safety. She plays this, kicks the 14 out. Cue ball comes over this way. And then Rachel can see the 2, but sometimes the best safety is just here. Here it is. It's wide open.
To break the balls loose. Now they're loose.
Yeah.
Somebody might run some balls now.
Right. So, but sometimes that's the best play. Here it is. I'm handing you the table. Yeah. I double dog dare you to get out.
Exactly.
Because if you don't, now I have a chance.
Right.
And now you're going to make 2, 3, 4, 5 balls. I'm going to have all my balls on the table. Now I have safety opportunities. I have run opportunities. I have duck and hide. I've got everything that's my advantage. So sometimes that's the best thing that you can do.
I agree.
Yeah, that is Johnny Bass. It's in the booth with me. Kenny wasn't here, but him and Kristen got called up to the next game. So I went out there and grabbed Johnny Bass. And I don't think that I can ever call you just Johnny. I don't know why it is. But Mr. Bass. How about that? Sir Bass. Sir Bass a lot,
I think
right?
Johnny Bass will work fine.
But grabbed him to come in here. More kind of insight on Kathy's game because he's been helping her out. But I convinced him to sit down and give us some insight on the whole match. I think it's a little partial towards Kathy, but I think he's giving us some good insights on both ladies. And this is what it is. Rachel right here, she's going to do something with the 6. If she's smart, she's hitting the top side. She's just bring the 6 off here. I'm going to bring the cue ball down to the up to the short rail. She might hit it softer. Woo! Even better. Look at that. Let's go to top view.
That's a pretty good safety.
That's a great safety. Kathy may be able to see the edge of that 15.
That's about it.
But she can go down here and play into this 11 or the 10. She might even be able to get into that 10 ball. I don't know. That 15 gets in the way of that 10 ball, but she could certainly play into that diamond and over to that 11.
Well, I think the shot is to thin that 15.
Thin the 15.
And put the cue ball on the back rail, just like that.
Yeah, hit it hard enough that you get it away from the 8 ball, but you don't tie up the 10 ball.
Right.
Right?
She did a good job, though.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see what Rachel's next shot's going to be.
Now, I know you, and because I've seen you do it. It's the play is 6 to here and just going to roll the cue ball up to the backside of that 12. That's a touch shot, but it is. If she could see, I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking up.
She did jam on the back of the ball.
She can see that 3 ball.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, that's a full shot. Looking over the top of the monitors, looking live, she can see that 3. She just needs to make a nice touch, have it come off the rail. Ooh.
A little on the firm side.
No, that's okay, because you know what? She hit that window.
It looked like she did.
Window. Yep. Right here. Yep.
That turned out real good.
Yep. Hit that window. Yeah, I kind of do sound effects when I'm shooting. If you've played me before, you'll hear me say something or do something or make a noise. Window means I left you good. You know, or you left me good. I tend not to do it in a tournament because, you know, I think it's a little unsportsmanlike. But if we're playing for fun, or, you know, we might be on the Saturday night 9-ball tournament playing for $5 or $10, you know, I might do that. But, you know, I tend to do that. I just think it's a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
What do you think, Scooter?
Yep.
There you go. The word of authority, of absolution right there. So pushing this 8 in here makes it a little tough, right? You instead of having wide open window to that 10, now that window's shrunk up. Kathy could potentially play that 15 up, play a little stun, just hold that for the 10, right? The 10 still goes full by the 15 still goes full by the 10.
She is actually shooting the correct shot.
Yep, shooting the 9 ball to the side, it looks like. Nice.
But the cue ball got away from her.
Yep. So now we got the drawing thing. So I talk about speed. So lag speed is down to the end and back up. I call that a 4-speed. Because from this rail to the center is a 1. To the end of the rail is a 2. Back to the center is a 3. Kathy with a nice combo.
Look at this.
Whoa! And it doesn't. I'm still going to give her fire because she left it in there. And then from the center line back is a 4-speed. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? We get the idea. But I practice speed drills. So I will practice. And a 1 shot here is the same as a 1 shot here because this is a full square, right? So a 1 shot from rail to the center is a 1-speed shot from long rail to long rail. So I try to teach my guys, my lower skilled players, to start practicing. Not only do you need to know this at the beginning of the game, everybody knows how to lag. Everybody can lag well. You know, occasionally we'll see it, you know, might not get there, might get to the head string right here, might get to the first diamond, but a lot of people are getting within that diamond. They're getting right around this area to lag. So everybody can do that. But what we need to practice that shot and that shot and that shot, right? So we know what the speed is. Wow. Speeds are. How about that? Watch that 7 ball. Oh, no. Ball in hand. So this is the only ball Kathy's got to worry about. I think it goes in the side. Does it go by the 13? It does not go by the 13. It does play to the 11 though. So she could either play to the 11 or play it to the side, either one. But that ball she's got to take care of first. She cannot leave that to last.
She can't.
I like the combo to the 11.
I do too.
because she rolled that cue ball forward. She's got that 15.
Right.
Got the 13. As long as she winds up down below it, she can play that cue ball. She does like playing that cue ball off the ball into the side, coming down off that rock now. There you go. Now she needs to hit this with a little bit of bottom, just to hold it for that 15.
Right.
She played it right. She could roll up and play the 13 down into the opposite corner. Oh!
That's why she should have really played that combo, because it was really unmissable.
Right.
And shooting at an angle at the side pocket, especially on a diamond, can get a little tricky sometimes.
There's nights where, man, I will take every side pocket shot I can get, and there's other nights and I'm like, nope, staying away from it. I got, it's the eye situation. It just doesn't look good to my eye. Something's going on. It just doesn't look right to me, and I want to stay away from it. Rachel's got a good opportunity here. She makes a 2, nice little slow roll up. So now she shoots the 6 ball, and that cue ball got to put a little outside on it, because if not, she's going to roll into that 7, which is not a bad thing, because that 7 will roll down this way. But if she can put a little outside of it, that cue ball roll here, right? If she can get up somewhere around here, she play that 7 and play that cue ball back across, either into the side or in the corner. But if she just plays top and runs into that 7, as long as that 7, there's that window, so there's still the opportunity to shoot that. Oh, bump that 8. Oh, she can see. So hey, that was a fortuitous bump. Pulled it up. She's just gonna make the 7. Yep. It made it more makeable. It's still a cut, because she's got to come back somewhere. If she can get right around that rack spot, that 8 ball is it. If she leaves that cue ball on the rail, or just off that rail over here, it's still makeable, but it makes it harder. See, she's looking at way up here. So she makes a 7, and we know that cue ball is going to come just up above that diamond and come out this way. If she uses a little inside to hold that and have it come back more flat, she's got it. She could hit top. She could hit top and force follow that.
Yeah, I don't think she has to put any English on it. Yeah. It's all speed.
Well, she's so close to the rail that she's going to put top on it. Right?
Yeah.
Just because of that.
Natural.
Right? Now, what she doesn't want to do is get all uppity like I do sometimes and think she's got to overhit this ball. Oh.
She rattled it.
Yeah.
She still has a good shot on the 8, though. It's not a give me.
It's not a give me, but she just made 3 balls in a row. Right? Back to that. Yeah. What's going to be that shot that wakes you up, gets you back in the game? Here's a 2-game swing. She makes this. She's 4-3. Down 4-3 instead of being down potentially 5-2. Back to that 3-game swing.
Big game. That 5-2 was a big deficit.
Yeah. You and Kenny like that 3-game spread.
Yeah.
I like how she's done it a couple of times now. She's looked at the shot, started to get down on it, got back up, looked at it again, got back down on it. She's liking it now. There it is. Nice shot. We're gonna give that run out some fire. That was nice.
That was a nice run.
Yep. So again. Rachel's
and they
got
weren't lucky either.
No.
She played each ball in the hole that she had planned for it to go in.
Right. Well, and she played the correct speed.
Yeah.
She doesn't look to play a lot of English. Kenny was saying, all you gotta do is draw. All you gotta do. She really hasn't. I don't think she's even hit a stop shot tonight.
Yeah.
And if she has, I think it was more mistake than it was purpose.
Right.
So
I don't think either one of them's games is to the point where they can put a lot of English.
No, not a lot. Well, Kathy's drawing the ball.
Kathy can draw the ball.
She had a shot straight down, and she drew back it up, and she had a nice little back cut on the stripe to get her get her. I don't know if she got her on the 8 or what it was, but she played a little draw. She's been using draw. She's hit a couple of shots to where I don't know again if it was on purpose or by accident, but where there was obvious inside English on it because that cue ball took off at a flatter angle off the rail than it would have naturally. But
Kathy just recently started putting a lot of English on shots that she had not done before.
Wow!
And she is capable.
Here's
of
the Piazza tables. Piazza tables, and felt that ball drops every day. Felt that ball drops. I don't know about Greenfield. Zooster, that ball is going to drop. Mile High, that ball is going to drop. But that's the Piazza tables. That ball went back and forth a couple of times. You know what I like? I don't know Rachel personally. You know what I like about Kathy? Man, you played a good game. You played so well. Yeah. Man, wow, good job. Nice win. She is so much about not just her shooting well, but everybody shooting well. And such a good attitude. Win, lose, or draw. Such a good attitude. Now, I know she gets a little upset with herself sometimes, and losing some matches she feels that she had the opportunity to win, and I do too,
and that's natural with anybody that's serious about the game.
But man, you play a good match against Kathy and she's congratulating you on your shots and how well you played, and it's nice and refreshing. That's going to happen. So this is where the English comes in. Play that 5, she's going to run into the 3, which is not a bad idea. Which is not bad, but she's going to leave that cue ball right up that 9 and 13 too. So this is a very touchy speed shot, or wow! Tell me you called that. She called that. We're going to give that some fire.
There you go.
We got to give that some fire because she played that 5. She would have been stuck on one of those stripes, and she would have not been. She'd been looking at the 6 ball. Just played a bad.
Yeah, tried to hold the ball too much for the shape.
So you notice that both these ladies, Rachel, when she was shooting the 7, she moved a ball. Now Kathy just moved one. So BCA, if you guys aren't familiar, you have to, if you move a ball, it is up to your opponent to put it back or not. So you have to ask. If I move the ball, against Johnny, I got to say, hey, Johnny, do you want me to put this back? Or are you good with it here? And it is his decision to move that back. If you grab it and move it back, that is technically a foul. Now, depending on what's going on and what we're doing and where we are in the match, I may just say, hey, just so you know, you have to ask me if you to put it back or not put it back. And if you don't, that's a foul. That's ball in hand to your opponent. And just be careful about what you do. Oh, so close. Very smart, though. Very smart. I like that shot. But you know what? She was looking at this pocket because that cue ball hit about half, maybe third diamond. And if she overcuts that pocket becomes huge. So that might have been in her sight. Kathy's going to cut this 6-inch. She's going back cut. Maybe touching the top of the 8 and stayed out. See, use bottom on that.
Yeah.
Use bottom line that for the stack. And unfortunately, she overcut it, so it came back and came in here and gave her. It's going to be some problems now. I like what Rachel's looking at. I'm playing this 11, and I'm playing this cue ball with bottom back here.
Yeah.
I don't think that she knows that. Looks, she's center English again. If she makes this 4 ball or 2 ball or whatever it is, great leave. Kathy's still got the 7 in the side, right? But let's see. I think that 1 ball goes past that 6. What do you think looking at it live, Johnny?
Looking at it live, I do think it goes by.
I think it goes by. The only thing Kathy's got to worry about is I got to avoid that 15 and hit the fat,
But if she does shoot the 1, it will clear the 8 out of there and the 6.
Yep. Oh, this she will. No,
it a little bit.
No, she can. No, looking on the monitor, she can see that. But it's that I can't hit the 15 first. See, if I was Rachel, I'd be asking for a hit watch.
I agree.
I'd be asking for a hit watch right now. But she's in her mind. Oh, see, and a little bit of that.
Yep,
just a little bit.
Balls out.
So the last ball, if I'm Rachel, last ball I'm even worried about is that one right there.
Yeah.
I can get on this. I can get on this ball. I can get on. Obviously, these 4 balls are wide out in the open. I'm shooting this ball just like she did the 6 and rolling out and shooting it. But now we got to get. So this is the only trouble ball we got. But anything, she shoots a 14. She can get down there. She shoots the combo. That cue ball can roll down this way. You know, but these are power shots that we're talking about. Neither one of these ladies have ever.
She would be better if she shot that 15 in the side right now. That might be a potential problem later.
However, not about that 9 ball. 9 ball. Yep, 9 ball clear the 13, so it goes in the side. And if you play it just right, you either get underneath it, play this combo, or get on top of it, and play that combo. That 6-2 is not a bad cut. See, now Rachel is, as long as that, I think, look at the top. Yeah, I think that cue ball rolled just enough that she can't see that.
I don't think that ball goes by the 6.
No, I don't think it goes by the 6. However, you play that shot, you can put that 6 into the rail and tie up to the 1, right? See, we're talking at Johnny Bass's level. We're not talking about, Kathy Chane's level or Rachel Downing's level. But, these are options,
She's going for it, and that's not bad because she'll probably block the pocket out.
Yeah. Woo! Yep,
And
there you go.
So they turned out really well.
But now the 5 ball, we go back to the top look, and we know that 5 ball will go off the rail. That 5 ball will go, ooh, damn. See, I can't stand up and do this. Tony does it with that 5 ball. Yeah. Oh, wow. It went just off the 11. Nice. So now, Kathy, we know Kathy's good at draw. I don't know what the angle is, but play this in here and kind of draw that cue ball to the rail. It looks like she's almost straight, but I think it's a little back cut. But even then, Kathy just plays that and just leaves this cue ball right on the rail. But yeah, you got it.
Shot right here.
There it is, right on the rail.
That 12 down here.
Well, it got leaving that 12, missing it twice. You got this. You still got the 15 on the side. But yeah, I'm going for this 12. Going for the 12. I mean, you got to.
She's got to be careful because if she misses from here, it could be curtains.
Yeah. Well, so distance is your friend, right? So, I mean, as long as she makes contact with it,
she's going to make it.
She's going to make it, right? As long as she doesn't follow it. Now I'm dinking this 13. I'm going to leave the cue ball
that 13 there. Is her problem.
Right, that's right. You hit it straight, have the 13 come off here, and you leave the cue ball right there on the rail.
Yeah, she looks like she's looking at it now, and she might have more space in there than we think. No, she changed it.
She's going 9 ball on the side. I don't like that 8. Is that 8 in the pack there?
I do like the way she looked at that 13 and didn't just take it for granted.
Right. So she makes hero. Here, you want to hear the hero shots? Let's go back to the top. Let's go back to the here, so we can see it. But the hero shot, 15 down here. Cue ball just kind of settles here for either the 13 or the 11. I like the 13, 15, 11, but that hero shot of banking that 15 because that 6 kind of opens up. I know the 6 is kind of sitting in the center of the pocket, but it still opens it up. I do not like the 15 to the 11. Nice shots. And hey, welcome to Piazzas. Welcome to Piazzas.
That table is playing tight.
So now Kathy's issue is she needs to play this with top. So if that 1 comes off the 6 funky and winds up in the middle of the rail, that cue ball, there you go, falls it down. Now let's look at the top. Does that 8 ball? Oh yeah, and that 8 ball goes past the 11.
Yeah.
So everybody, tell me I'm wrong, Johnny. You go and hit this with inside English to bring that cue ball. Whoop, where'd I go? No, I don't want to do that.
You talking about rail first?
No, I'm hitting that, but I'm hitting inside English to bring this cue ball right there. I'm not hitting draw. Oh, she did good. That was inside.
Just like that.
A little inside English to bring it up. But I was hitting a rail ball and bringing that cue ball this way. I mean, if you're going to go inside, I'm doing big inside, and I'm actually going to bring that. I'm worried about the 15. That's why the only reason I'm trying to do that. Nice. Nice shot. We're going to give that some fire. Nice combo. Good inside on there.
Johnny, you told him you got a bias, right?
Yeah, we know. Somebody came in and said Johnny's got a bias. Yeah, we know that. But
I'm guilty of that.
He's also a good enough pool player that he's going to understand that Rachel is not shooting bad pool. She's doing the thing, and I didn't realize that we have Fargo's here. Kathy is 100 points higher than Rachel. Now I don't know how many games they have. Total is their Fargo, but for every 100 points, you're twice as good as the lower player. I don't think that's necessarily the case here, but I think Kathy has.
I think the case might be Rachel might not have a lot of games in,
right?
Because she's certainly playing better than a 316.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I think the match is closer than the Fargo indicates. But I mean, it seems like Kathy has a little bit more knowledge, and I think it's because of that straight pull, that 14-1 league. She sees, what shot can I take here, what shot should I leave alone? I played her in a couple of leagues, got that 8-ball wall, nice break. I played her in a couple of tournaments. And couple of shots, I had to sit there and go, oh crap, what do I do now? And she played some good shots. Rachel is looking at this 1 ball. I do not like this at all. The only reason I like taking solids is because of that 7.
Right.
That 7 right there ties up these two, but Kathy plays some kind of carom from that. I don't have my glasses on. Is that the 15 or the 11?
Is not sitting good.
No, the 2-3 is horrible. You're gonna have to get under that. So neither of these balls go anywhere. They don't go there. The 8's blocking this way. They obviously don't go into this side. The 2 might make it past the 9. She bumps the 13 in some way. The 2 goes there. The 3 ball goes nowhere. And we won't even talk about this pocket right here. My octopus again, right? Yeah. So now she's kind of forced to look at this 7. See, here we go. I'm nudging this 4 ball down here, going to try and tie up some more of the stuff and into these two, trying to get the 3 to tie up the 13, the 2 maybe get it in front of the side pocket. She's going to take it right now.
I like that shot right there. Yep. She broke her balls loose. Now they both can go in the side pocket.
Kathy's got this ball. Shot. She's only got 2 shots. She's got this one and this one. She's got this one too. I don't advise doing that. If I'm Johnny Bass, I'm taking this one. Because I'm not Johnny Bass, I'm going to take this one with a little bit of draw, and then try to bump this ball someplace.
You got to do something about that 15-7.
Yep. I might right now. Who are you talking about, Miles? Kathy or Rachel? But if I'm Kathy right now, I'm taking this 15-7 and I'm just rolling this cue ball right up behind this ball right here. Just letting the natural angle, natural speed. Oh, she's going. She taking the 12 ball or something? Or is she trying to get past the 7? Oh, she was trying to get past the 7. I don't mind that either with the leave that she gets.
I think this early in the game, the 15-7 would have been better.
Yeah. We got Nick LeBlanc rooting for Kathy. Miles says she is playing smart. I'm gonna guess that he's talking about Kathy. She is. We have the, for those of you who don't know that may have joined us, we have Johnny Bass in here. He says he's 6'34". He plays a little bit higher than that. Nice combo by Rachel. Wow. That really helped her out there. Everything for her is now open. She's got to figure out what to do. The 3-ball. So, I'm going to say it. The 3-ball, but you got to slide into this 14 so you can take this 5. I don't know that she does that. She's going to use top and get stuck. Yep. See, you got to hit draw, slide in that 14.
She hurt herself pretty bad there.
So, and here's the thing. Kathy gets ball in hand. The shot that she needs to take, the 7 is up there, but if you hit the 7 just past, so we're going to go to the top shot. You hit the 7 just past, so here's center point. If you hit it just past that stripe will go into that pocket.
Right, and that would be the shot.
That would be the shot. That might even be the shot of the match if she can do that, because you'll get that 7 ball out there. Will open up everything for Rachel. Dan Spackman says, Rachel, double high fives. Man, she's playing some good pool, man. She's just getting some leaves that are unfortunate, and Kathy is taking advantage of stuff. Touch it, and didn't quite touch it. So that's ball in hand for Kathy. I might still set up and take this 15-7.
That wouldn't be horrible for sure.
No.
But she needs to do something right there with that.
She's got it. She's got to take the 7 out of the game. There's no other choice. Yeah, because, she takes that 15-7, right? She takes this, sets up the cue ball a little bit inside so that cue ball comes off the rail and winds up anywhere in this area. 5's got nowhere to go. She could cut the 5. Rachel could cut the 5. I don't know that the 9 goes past. Let's use our little piece of paper. The 4 doesn't go past that 9. It comes in contact with it. So that 4's got nowhere to go. She can't see the 6. The 7's down. Right? So, but you got to do. See, she's rethinking. How do I get there? How do I get there? Because she can't do anything with this ball till she does something with these 2 balls.
Right.
It doesn't happen.
Looks like she's just going to take a ball out first and then do that.
Well, so now she can back cut the 12. I think that's the 12. Yeah, that's the back cut the 12, and she's going to come in probably a little bit behind the 15 and kick it out.
That'll work too.
Oh, wow. She came across
She did try to play it.
Yep. Came across there. Oh, she drove into the 7?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Haha, one of my shots worked. Haha. Mark that one for Robbie. All right, occasionally I get lucky and figure out something. But it's a little different sitting in here than sitting out there watching it live, huh?
It is.
Yeah?
It's a lot different in there.
But you know what? I like doing this. Again, going back to, does a 14 get high enough? The 14 got high enough. Wow, nice. But I like doing this because, obviously Tony, listening to him talk and how to do things. And if you listen and you pay attention and you actually take into account what he's saying to do, man, you can learn a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And I try to, we do a little lesson like how to take a ball off another ball, splitting the distance, adding it to the rail, some other stuff, If there's somebody that can take, just a little bit from what I say and go and try it for themselves and try to figure something out, it's growing the game, right? Yeah. That's what I like. I'm about growing the game. Let's get pool to the Olympics. Let's get it out of the dark pool halls and the bad association, and we're going to do that by teaching people how to play pool well and think about what they're doing. So I don't know that she was trying to cut it to the corner, but bumping that 5 really helped Rachel out. Really helped Rachel out. I like the 4 on the side. I like the 4 on the side, but I know both you and I are putting inside English on it to either come around or come into the 6. And really, I like cutting the 5 and playing a little bit of outside.
That's what she looked like she's going to do.
Then coming in for that 7 ball. Another octopus. Y'all need to be taking snapshots of my artwork, and I'll sign it for you later. And you never know, I might be famous one day.
I tell you, I've done a lot of battles with Tony over the years, and he is a very knowledgeable player. I mean, his knowledge of the game is way out there.
Yep. And when we say way out there, he comes up with some stuff that, man, I never would have seen in my life. But it's also nice to watch one of my matches and him go, oh, yeah, you should do this, this, and this right here. And then I do what he just talked about. And I'll, you know.
You guys doing okay?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, she tried it. Don't go in. Don't go in. Woo. So Kathy still has a 14. I don't know that she can see the 15, but I would not even be trying that shot. I'd be taking this 14. It cuts here. Cue ball kind of comes. We talked about it earlier. Cue ball's going to come. If I can get a straight line here, all she needs to worry about is any kind of English may bring that side pocket into play. She can see the 15.
See it.
See,
Here we go. Well,
not bad.
Well,
she
turned
takes
out
that
real good.
Takes that pocket. But Rachel's now got this 5 in the side, and all she's got to do, play it slow enough. 7, 4, 6. Does that 8? Let's check it. Let's stand up and see. I don't know that 8 goes by the 14, but it clears the 14 from that pocket, takes it over.
Yeah, the 8 will go off that 14.
Oh, I don't think that. I don't think with either of the ladies that we're watching tonight, and nothing against them, but I don't think
it's a tough shot for their skill level.
It's a tough shot for their skill level.
It can be made.
So, Michael, we didn't have Friday night fights. We wound up round 1 last Friday, and we're gonna pick up next Friday. It's Kat and I versus the Baca Boys. Eugene and Matt versus Ben and Chase. Hold on a second. I'll let you know if there's any. I like that. Whoa. See, she's cutting that 4 back to the side. I like taking that 7 ball first. And hold on a second. Where'd we go? Oh, nope. It's my messages. Oops, I just missed it. Friday night series group chat. Oh, final 16. So let's see. This Friday, it is the Baca Boys versus me and Kat, and Ben and Chase versus Eugene and Matt. The next Friday, it's Krista's Kevin's versus Krista and Kevin versus Sean and Ryan, and the Casados versus Austin and Dustin. Oh, 2 games at 6 p.m. So this next Friday, we only have 2 games, 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. The following Friday, we have the 2 games at 6 I just called out. 9 p.m. is Chris and Dan versus Aaron and Ben, and April and Aaron versus Lee and Brian. And then the last Friday of the month, we have Amo and Peaches versus Steve and Jeremy at 6, and Sam and Charlie versus Tim and Maria at 9. I like that Sam and Charlie, Tim and Maria match, man. That's going to be a hot one to wind up. Ooh. Good cut on that 7 ball, but that's the schedule coming up. You can also go on to digitalpool.com. You type in Piazzas into the tournament name. It will show all the tournaments from Piazzas. If you want to see the Saturday night, it'll be there too, and you can check out the bracket. Oh, I forgot Kathy had that 14 ball in there. I kind of like back cutting this 9. That 14 protects from a scratch. And if she misses it, she's going to have that 15 on the side. Octopus! Oh. And guess what? Is that a safety there?
Oh, she must have called.
Oh, did she call that? Wow, so she still got the 15. I don't know. No, she could see that 9 ball. We're going over the top side. She could see that 9 ball flat out. So this is a shot. So we talk about speed. So she's got to send that cue ball 1 to a 2 speed. That's all she's got to do. So a 2 speed. Oh, see, now she hit it a 3 speed. So right. So
I think that wall messed her up. Her cue was up against the wall.
Yeah. So talking about this earlier, I got that 4-inch mid joint extension, and I got an overlink shaft, 32-inch shaft. So when I shoot where Kathy's standing, I'm up against that wall. My stick is right at the end of the edge of the cushion and up against that wall. So I'm gonna have to figure something out if we play this table 1. Kathy can shoot this. Oh, wait! Look at the leave. Oh, I think she bumped the 15 just a little bit.
Yeah.
Go overhead. Does that 4 go past the 15? It's tight. I think it goes.
No,
I think it goes.
Is tight for sure.
But I mean, if this is me, I'm shooting the 7, and I'm having the 4 come up either even with or just above the 4 ball, so I can bank it back to here, send that cue ball 3 rails, or even better, get rid of my octopus. Even better, have the cue ball wind up here, wind up somewhere here. I make that 4, and the cue ball comes down this way and winds up with a pretty straight shot. Nice.
Well, she must think it'll go.
Yeah, she thinks it'll go. You know what else I like? I like playing the 4 to the 15 and then leaving the cue ball right against the rail. Actually, it'd be more straight across, right against the rail, and that's a nice little safety shot.
You know, she might be looking to play it off the 15.
She could. Oh, well, hey, let's go back to the top. You think that goes off the 15?
Well,
yep.
no.
Well, I don't know.
No.
If you can get the backside of that, right?
I think she's going to try to make it clean. You look at the table and it looks like it'd go off 15. You look at the screen and it doesn't look like it.
So this is, I mean, it's optical illusion watching this stuff, but now she's got to make sure if she makes the 4 ball, she doesn't get stuck behind that 15 ball. Can't see the 8. Slow roll it. What? Off the backside of the 15. What I tell you?
Sure did.
What I tell you? Now, but I don't know that it really affected the position of the 15. But if she doesn't make this, 8 ball comes back here, this cue ball is going to wind up at a funky angle. I mean, easily makeable. It's not that far from the pocket, right? But does Kathy know to put a little bottom on that? You know?
Well, depends on where that cue ball lands.
Right? But I mean,
it could get in no man's land that it can't be made.
But tell me that this skill level isn't going to be looking at that corner pocket.
Yeah.
Woo! We don't have to worry about it. Nice. Nice. Keeps it to a 1 game. We're going to put some fire on that one. We're going to put some fire to recognize that 4 ball went. That was nice. You know what? There we go. Kathy with a good sportsmanship, pulling balls. And, you know, she did it earlier. She pushed some balls down so she could rack. Adriana said it's a ball game. It's been a ball game. Where you been? Rachel jumped up to 2-0. Kathy got up to 3-2. And then it's been back and forth since then. Overtime? What do you think? Are we going to go overtime?
I don't know. It could.
Well, I mean, anything could.
There's 1 game difference between them. They've both been battling it out pretty hard. This could very well go neck and neck into overtime.
Yep, Sal. I'm not even going to try that last name, Sal, but he says, nice out, Rachel. That was to be able to recognize that 4 ball win and hit the 7 ball. We're talking about speed. Hit the 7 ball with that good speed so that she had a good angle on the 4, too.
Absolutely. That was a great run. Nice touch on that shot in the side pocket off the 15.
And to leave her at an angle that she was comfortable enough to shoot that 8 ball. Now, was that the run out that's going to give? I mean, Rachel's been shooting a little bit better now. She took it from, a 4-2 down to a 5-4? You know, so
I mean that's
is
battling hard.
Is this the deal? I guess Kathy went to the bathroom, so Rachel's being nice and waiting on her. So we do have 1 timeout per player here, but you know what? We kind of say, you know what? You gotta go bathroom. I can wait. You know, same thing. If my partner's got to go, and I'm breaking, I might take my break. You know, I might take my time chalking my cue. I might go back, get me a drink, wait for my partner to come back. You know, maybe slow down a little bit. You know, or I have Kat in the Friday Night Fights. I have her break. I like her break. Regardless if she makes something, doesn't make anything, I like her break, and not necessarily because I get to choose which side we play. She breaks well. She does it. There's not a whole lot of stuff that's left, in this little triangle, this little square. A lot of times we're getting balls tied up along the rails, which I like. It makes for a little defensive game that I like playing. Kathy went for the 15, the combo. I like that. That took stripes. But now Rachel's got the same thing. She's got I think that's the 12 ball. Nope, I'm looking at it. That's the 12 ball of the 15. Now the 9 and the 1 are tied up. If she shoots this right, she can actually break that out. I don't know that she's got the knowledge to do that. But yeah, I like her break. These ladies have been breaking great. While there's been some stuff that's left in the middle, it's lent to a good match. You know, nice 5 in there. I don't know what she's shooting now though.
Neither.
I don't think that I ever would have gone for solids there.
Looks like she's going to try to cut that ball to her side.
Well, I
not
mean,
necessarily try to make
it. Does she go 4 into the 1 and maybe the 4 slides back to the 11 ball? You know, I mean, or does she? Oh, okay.
She just wanted to free it out of it.
Yeah.
And she really should have hit harder than that because it's still trapped by those balls in there.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, Kathy, she's only got the 14, which that's not an advisable shot to me, or this 9-11 combination. But you know what happens with that 9-13? Where's that 13 go? Because that 13 ball's got an option of rolling up to that 2, underneath that 2, or the 4. I'm sorry, and locking up. And I think Rachel, with this right here, Rachel's got a lot of options that she can kind of push balls around a little bit right now. You know? I don't think Kathy's got a great stripe right here that's a breakout ball for this.
I like what she's shooting right now. The reason I like that is because that ball where it was sitting could really be a problem at the end of the match.
Right.
Even though she missed it where it's sitting right there, it's now a threat. Whereas where it was sitting before, you were limited. I don't know what Rachel's gonna do from here. I can't tell whether she can make the 2 or not.
You know what? I like a little 1 pocket action, taking that 4 cross side and try and get that cue ball up here to bang that out. I don't
That
even know.
wouldn't be bad at all since Kathy's got that pocket plugged.
Right. And then it doesn't allow her to keep that pocket by making an easy combo.
Right.
You know. But that's just. I think that's a hero shot there. I think the option is just dinking this down. Keeping the cue ball even with or just below this so it blocks that. I don't know. I'm not looking at the table. I'm not shooting. We look over. So she's going to do something with that 4. Not bad.
Unplug that table.
Yeah.
In that corner, that's kind of bad.
Again, kind of freewheeling with that 8 ball where it is, and I don't mind that, honestly. Kathy's got the back cut on the 10 that'd break all that up, but it's going to break it up for Rachel too. And if Kathy shoots,
it's a gamble, but to run the table from here, that is the shot.
Right. But with that 8 right there, I'm back to making my opponents do the work for me. Right? You know, doing stuff and letting them figure it out for me. Yeah. I'm not making that down. I'm bringing, so I'm not making that shot. I'm maybe bringing it down here and having it come off the rail and sit somewhere that it's easy to make. Right? And then letting my opponent shoot this ball in and then having it come down. If they play the 1 into the 9, that's fine. I got the 13 into the 1, you know? And then I've got that outlet ball down here again.
Looks like she's hitting the go button.
Yeah,
I don't know what she's going to do with that 8. She's going to have to get really good on that 10 to break that 8 loose.
So playing the combo, and cue ball rolls over to the rail, playing this, and then she's got that back cut.
Or is it possible for that 8 to go in this corner down here? I can't tell by looking at this screen.
Well, we can go top shot. I don't think so. It'll go. Yeah. I don't think that's a skill level these ladies are at.
You got to get perfect on it for one thing.
Yeah. So Kathy needs to realize that she needs to shoot this ball first. And this is inside English. Actually, she could shoot this one, but I don't think that's advisable.
No, that's the one you want to use to get shape on the 8.
She could shoot the 13 now, put top on it, run into the 4.
Yeah.
Let's go back to full. She's seen that. So a stretch. She's shooting bottom. Oh, not bad. Oh. Go over the top.
What do we got?
So
here?
she can still see that 10 ball, right? She can still see that 10 ball to cut here.
To shoot the 10 and break
and
the
then,
8 out.
Yep, and draw.
And that stop her.
That 8 ball, that 8 ball.
10 straight in.
Yep. Or the 10 and the 12. But that 8 ball is going to roll to this side, so she's got to get an angle.
She's going to play
what? Wow, I can. This is such a nice shot. I'm going to give fire on that one because that was a touch shot. Yeah, that was a touch shot. That man, that's something you had to do. So let's go back to the top. You know what? I'm hating to say it, but I'm going to thin this 12 and just put it right there. Right? It's either that or I'm going down and trying to touch this 2.
You got a big wall of balls down there.
Right.
To hit something.
So I don't.
I think that's what I would do, even at that skill level.
Right.
She's bound to hit something like that.
Woo! Nice. Yeah, very nice. We're going to give that some fire too. Right? To recognize, like Johnny said, you got to hit something. You got to be able to see something. You know.
Here,
so now Kathy,
the ball in the side is the shot.
Right, but we see also. I'm gonna go over this one. She gets that 10 out of there. What breaks that out now? Right. So Rachel kind of nice shot. Does it get there? Right. Very nice. It was there.
It was headed there. Good shot. Just didn't hit it hard enough.
I like playing the 6 to here, or just playing the 4, just straight into the 4 there. And if I could draw straight into the 4. Oh, that works too. That works too. See, but I like the 6 better because it gets a 6 away from that 8. Because that 8 doesn't go either of these pockets, and it looks like it only goes 1. You go to the top here. Yeah, that 8 ball only goes, I don't know. Does the 8 ball slide by the 3? Woo, that's a straight line. I finally drew a straight line in the wrong direction. Does the 8 slide by the 3 there?
It doesn't look like it.
I don't know. I'm playing the 2. Playing the 2. Oh, let me. Wow. By Amoeba. My one line. So here we are. We're over halfway in an 8-6 race. We're 9 games in a potential 14-game race or more. Where are they as far as mental? Where are they as far as physical fatigue, mental fatigue? Because this is I gotta make a shot. So we talk about this as $17,000. But really, this is what was the entry fee? $350. So this is a $350 game plus whatever their Calcutta is. Right. Did they buy themselves? Did they get in for half? So Kat and I's first game, that's a $1,200 match. Forget the $40,000.
Yeah.
I want to win or play well enough that I'm going to win $1,200. You know. Ooh, I don't know.
Look at this.
Nice, touched it. You know. I want to play enough that I win, quote unquote, $1,200 because that's what I played to get in. Our next match against the Baca Boys, that's a $1,200 match. Whoever wins, I don't know what they paid, what they got in the Calcutta. I think they got themselves, but you know, let's say they got themselves for $600 also. So whoever wins that third match, that's a $1,200 match for one of our teams. You know, it's only until you get that third win. It's now you're talking about. Now it's a $4,000 match, $5,000 match, and you hit that you wind up being one of the 2 top teams. Now we're talking about it's a $15,000 match. So you really can't think about, we got $17,000 to play. No. You whatever skin you put in for your entry fee, for your calculator,
that's what you're playing.
That's what you're playing for. And how well do you play for that money? Kathy's up.
Especially if they haven't ever done it before.
Right. Well, even if you have, I'm playing you, and we're playing for $50. It's a $50 game. Right. It doesn't matter how many games are in there. Every game that I play, we play a race to 8 for $100. That first game is a race to 8. That second rack, that third rack, that fourth rack, that fifth rack, all those are $100 games in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm not playing, okay, well, great, we move on, and there's another pot that's in there someplace. No, I'm paying you. Every rack is $100. That's what's in my head. I win the first rack, cool. I got a little credit back there in the backside of my brain that I'm gonna. But that second rack, we play for $100 again. I'm not worried about the 17, 40, 60, 90,000, whatever it is.
I look at it a little bit different.
Right.
When I'm playing, I don't even think about the money. I'm thinking about beating my opponent. That's all. It doesn't matter if it's for $50 or $10,000.
Right. I'm saying I'm not focused on that big money. Right. Yeah. I'm making this something that I know, because obviously I've already put in, half of that $1,200. I put in $600. So that's something obviously I can afford to do. I can afford to take that out of my bank and put it up and play. So that's in my mind. That's what I'm playing for. I'm not focused on, for the ladies, the $17,000 or the guys, the $40,000. Yeah. I'm focused on, what is this match going to cost me? $600. I can play for that. Cool. We play for $600. Now I may not get that money in the end, but yeah, I'm definitely. You and I playing, I want to kick the living crap out of you. I can care less if I win by 1 game or win by 40 games.
Right.
I want to beat Johnny Bass, because that's going to put that somewhere. I got a little purse in the back of my head. That's going to put a little 600. Well, we're not even. I'm not even worried about the notch. I mean, you beat me 11-0, or I beat you, 8-7. It's not the notch. It's I'm now moving forward. What do I need to focus on to get me forward? I'm not thinking about that big money. Oh man, I win 3 games. I could be playing for 4. No.
Yeah, you don't want to think like that. I'm playing
this game right now, and this game for me is my skin in the tournament. $1,200. That's what I'm playing for, and I'm not. Oh,
look at that!
Woo,
that was nice. Real nice attempt.
We sitting over here talking about what we gonna do. We missing out on Rachel's excellent shot there.
Yeah, it was.
But I'm just looking something that's gonna give me. I'm not saying it's an edge. I'm not saying it's a all that stuff. Maria, you're right. It's not guys. I use guys as a euphemism for everybody. I'm not trying to disclude anybody or anything. I just say guys is guys. Greg Trujillo says, "What's up, Johnny Bass from Nice Rack fam that loves the shack." But yeah, Maria, you and Tim shot great, and I just use guys it's not a men's tournament. It is a mixed tournament. We only had one mixed team that didn't make the second round. Every other one won. Unfortunately, the 2 ladies that played together, they played a great match. I think that we're talking about the mental fatigue and all that stuff. I think it just got to them a little bit. But man, I mean, everybody's playing well, and I'm not trying to exclude anybody by saying guys. I apologize if that's coming across that way. It's certainly not meant to be. I like the safety. I don't like the manner it was played in. I think I would have played something down towards the corner pocket to try and take that, so a potential knot shot. Kathy's going, should play this combination. Yep.
That was a good move from there.
Right. So we look over the top. So she could play the 7 and roll this way. And I think the next thing is we play here, bump into the 8. and we try to get something with these 3 balls to get them out of the way.
Well, it looks like she could stop it and shoot the 5 in the corner.
I think that's a 3 ball. Yeah, looking over the top, that's a 3 ball. But what does she do with the 6 ball, right? Oh, there you go. Oh,
now that was a good move.
That I got it. I got to go with the fire.
She's got Kathy in a little trouble here.
Cool, Maria. I greatly appreciate that. Like I said, not trying to do nothing to anything. So, she's going to try to do something with the 12 ball, and she almost makes that. Wow. So she was trying to park that in front of that pocket, right? Try and take that pocket. So she had something this way and something this way. Now I'm taking that 3. I'm putting a lot of top on it and bringing that up there. If Kathy can cut this in, I don't think she can hold speed to keep her away from being blocked by that group. That does open up that 8 to that pocket, though. I mean, so, or are you planning to having Rachel just thin this and just have this cue ball wind up, and she's going to play that 3?
She's going for the 3.
I like the 3 play, because if she plays it high enough, she can play that 7. Nice. We're going to give that a little fire for recognizing that shot. Now she can play the 7, have the cue ball come out, and she can play that 6 in the side.
I don't think she's got the angle to do that. I think it's a little straighter in.
Is it a little straighter? Let's go back over the top. Yeah, I think you're right. I think she got a little bit. I thought she had a little bit more. Now, do you just play a little cozy game and cozy that ball up to the pocket?
This is a tricky part of the game right here. She has a little bit of a problem here. I don't see a real easy way to make that 6 after she shoots that 7 at all.
And that 6 to that 6 to the 8 is awful close to that side pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, it may be a little bit over, but it's a little close. Looks like she's going to hit some draw here. Aiming to the side of the pocket. Oh! So, here's the dealio. Kathy has to play this ball. She's got to play here first, and then have the cue ball come up so she can play this ball and have the cue ball come here to shoot the 8 ball.
I think she should shoot the 12 first.
I don't like
10 to get on the shape on the 8.
I don't like this, because if she comes up on this 10, right, or if she doesn't come up on this 10, or she plays something and has this cue ball come up in any way, she's looking at it. Here's where I need to be. So,
yep, she's giving herself a little angle. Yeah, she got a little bit too much angle, I think.
Well, yeah, but I mean, all she's got to do is
get the table.
Yeah, all she's got to do is baby this 10 in.
Yeah,
she babies the 10 in.
She will at least have a shot to win the game.
Well, Kathy's already banked a 14. Banked a couple of balls, so she could actually come up off that 10 and come up above that first diamond. I'm talking, she could actually make this 10 and have the cue ball just come up right here. And that's almost a nut. And then if she stops it, she draws that cue ball anywhere.
Hard like this and play the 8 in the same pocket, which is what she did.
Does that 6 protect her from the side, from the corner pocket, though?
Actually, she called safe on it.
Oh, she called safe.
Because I was about to say that if she shot 8 right now, that 6 is going to make that cue ball head straight towards that corner pocket.
So now Rachel's got a choice. She can make that in the side, play speed, and shoot. In the corner, not the side. I mean, you're messing me up, man. Play that inside, because she's already made a cut like this. Remember the 10 ball when the 10 and the 12 were locked up? She's made this cut before.
She needs to make it with easy speed, or either hit it hard enough to come to the back rail and back. I don't think she's got that.
So she's going to be using center English. So if she hits it hard, it's coming back to this corner that's right. She's standing right next to. See, and she using center English.
She shot it. Yes, she is. Here we go. try.
Yeah. But now did she leave it far enough away that Kathy's going to have an issue?
She does have a shot. She's going to shoot
Yeah.
that now.
Oh, yeah. She's going for the corner, but now does Kathy have issue with it? Because we know distance is your friend. Right? Especially you get on that 9-foot table, man. Yeah. But on the 7-foot table, this is just as hard for these lower skill players. Oh, wow. In the heart. We give Kathy a little fire there. Kathy gets up back to a two-game
lead.
2-game edge there. So this is something that I've been talking to Kat about. If we can get to the hill, that causes our opponent to have to get 2 more games. So first person to the hill is a huge advantage, especially in win by 2.
Oh yeah.
Because if Kathy wins this next one, it's not just 7-4. It's my opponent has to get 5 games in a row to beat me.
Right.
Right.
It changes the dynamics of things a lot. That win by 2.
Yep. Oh, I mean, it is huge. I will talk about that till the cows go home, man. You get to the hill, I don't care. And not only is it an advantage just in the game, it's also a psychological advantage. Because now that other person, you and I playing, you get to the hill, I'm like, man, I gotta shoot better. I gotta do, and I'm back to thinking about how I need to play instead of just playing. Right. And I don't care. I get to the hill against you. You're going, man, this kid's getting damn lucky. But you have to start thinking about that game. How are you going to prevent me from getting lucky one more time? And that's it. I mean, it is such a huge thing. Being at 6, I kind of like, we're going to go with a top view. I kind of like that break.
I like it.
I like it hugely because Kathy, I think, has already shown she's got a little bit of an edge playing the safety game.
Yes, she does.
And this rack is a safety game. If she continues that edge, she's on the hill, and then it happens again.
This is a very key game right here.
Right.
If Kathy wins this one, I mean, Rachel would have to win a lot of games in a row.
5 games. She got to beat her 9-7.
Yeah. That would
5-7.
She'd have to win 5 in a row.
So no longer is it a whatever 1-3 or 1-4 race. Now it's a 1-5 race. Right. So that's huge. We am playing the Friday Night Fight series with Kat, playing against John and Adam. We came back. We were up 6-4. I said, all we got to do is get to the hill, and they have to win 2 games extra. And Kat went, huh? I said, it's win by 2. So we get to the hill, and now it's 7-4. They got to win 5 games to our 1.
And that's tough.
So far, they have yet to do that. So that's our edge. Well, they got 6-5. And I said, we're still good. We get to the hill, they got to get 4 more games. It's a 4-1 race.
Yeah.
We got to the hill. They won 1, made it 7-6, and then we got 8-6. But it allowed her to relax a little bit and play her game and do her catarisms that she does, and allowed her, just to do what she thought that she needed to do. And then it takes a lot of pressure being right there, that all you got to do is move 1 more marker up top of the table. One more on the wire. That's all I got. That's all I need. Now, we talked about what's the score that you get that you were done. Somebody gets to 6 or 1 away from the hill. I am now, I'm in emergency mode. I'm not saying panic mode, but what do I got to do? Where are the shots? And I am playing 100%. I will take 22 defensive shots in a row.
You got to do what you got to do, because I get to the hill.
Because I got to get, and I can't be worried about, it's a 5-1 race. I can't be worried about the 5. I got to be worried about that rack right there. And how do I keep you from, 1, putting me in a safety that I'm going to give you ball in hand that I can't do anything about, or 2, doing something that's detrimental to my game that's going to allow you to get a full run out. Nice shot on that 11. That's very nice. So Kathy has, she's solid. She's got these 3. These are easily manageable. It's that ball right there, that 6 ball that she's got to figure out. If I'm Rachel, I am hitting this enough that I'm putting this down and I'm putting this 1 ball to the rail, because the cue ball will kind of follow it and leave her a bad shot, and then she's either ducking on the 3 or she's trying to do something with the 1. I'm trying to keep at whatever I can do. I'm trying to thin this and push this ball out here, push this down, but get these 3. I'm trying to figure out how to get these 3 away from this group right there to keep her
Am I okay to give 5 away, or do you guys still need
Get what away?
5? You guys,
we're not running it. Johnny's running it. Yeah, wherever he is. Or Scooter. Yeah.
Sam Adams? You got Sam Adams?
we do not.
What else? What do you got that's close to that?
So we have, I don't know what's close to that exactly. We have like a Palisade piece from Breckenridge, Avalanche, or like Light, Modelo. Oh gosh, I can't remember right now. Do you have a deck idea?
Yeah, so Kathy played the 2 ball, which takes away a breakout ball for her. If I'm Kathy, I'm shooting the 7 ball down here, and I'm just going to have the cue ball come to rest where Rachel is able to see the 7 but not do anything with it. I'm not drawing. Oh, see, but she's got the now. I think Rachel's got the 13 in the side, which again, Kathy moved. There's a breakout. There's an angle to shoot the 7 and come this way and break that out, or be somewhere over here and shoot that 7 and come back in that stack. But moving balls, I would not be moving balls away from that. But the 13, I'm certainly trying to shoot that 13 in the side.
You got to do that,
right? I might even, if I'm, she's just trying to leave the ball there. See, she doesn't know. There it is. See, I like that because the one may go here, but the cue ball travels this way and doesn't leave Kathy anything that's going to get her that out.
She sure plays a lot of safeties,
right?
And that's to be commended on somebody her skill level. I think her training recently is starting to show up. I don't know that much about her, but I can see a lot of stuff somebody had to teach her. Ooh, that was a nice shot.
Yep, and left her the 2 almost straight in down in the corner. I'd forgotten the 3 ball was over there. I thought that was a strike. So that's a very good shot.
Yeah, it was.
But so this is shooting this and stopping the ball right there. So you have the thin cut. You can thin cut on the 7 and have it come back in. But
when she stopped that, I don't think she was trying to make it.
No, I don't think so either. But Kathy putting that 2 ball there. Now she can, if she winds up somewhere here, now she can cut that in, and that cue ball will go to break out that 6. So very good play. I don't know if she meant to have it that wind up there or.
I think she was trying to put that 2 just to block the hole.
Right. Very nice. I don't know. Let's go to the top. I think she can still see the 2 ball. Let's see. Yep, she's already lining up for it. So if she plays this right, I don't know that she's got enough angle to come.
It looks like she can stop it and play the 6. Well, she got that 6 loose.
Well,
but she missed the ball.
Yeah, but that's okay. She's open now because that 6 goes, well, it goes here. It goes here. You'd have to wind up somehow in there. But it certainly goes to this pocket. I think it might even go by the 7 ball to get to that pocket too. I don't know. If I'm Rachel, I'm playing this 13 here. Cue ball. There's no scratch, but cue ball just somewhere right here. If she could see the 7, great. She could see the 7. If not, bonus. But then she blocks everything else out.
She could shoot that ball she's shooting right now and stop the cue ball dead. And it wouldn't be too bad. She'd have one of her balls loose.
Oh, not bad.
And she did.
Not bad.
That's what she was working on. Looks like she did a pretty good job of it.
I think the 2 still banks. I think the 2 still banks to here. She can't do really anything with the 6. The 1 cuts. We won't even talk about the 1 going over there. I think that's just a bad shot and a potential scratch. She's gonna go underneath the 2 and just leave a little safety. That's fine. That works.
That's fine. That's a real good shot.
Now, does the 15 go? And if she misses, the cue ball winds up here?
It's hard to tell.
I think it's a little bit flatter, and she might run into the 9.
Looking at it live, the 15 does go.
The 15 does go, but I'm saying if she misses, right? So if she undercuts the 15, so she hit a little fatter, does the cue ball come underneath the 7? Or does it come flat and bump that 9 into the 6 and kind of tie it up? I like the 13 all the way down in the corner. I know that's a long shot. Distance is your enemy here. That's almost straight. And now it and then leaves that 10 in the side. I like this too. You shoot this and you hit it with. So you got to go around that 2 ball though. I'm gonna peek out, see how clear she is. She is squeaking by that 2 ball shooting this 10. I don't think she makes this. It is tight. Get by that 2 ball. Yep. See.
That was an excellent try, but I think odds were against that shot.
Well, no. I mean, it was. She was. I mean, that's one that I would have had to get down and kind of bend down and look down the table at and everything. But so this is fortuitous for her. Kathy's right on the rail now, and she's going to shoot that 4 ball. Like we said, I think the 6 goes by the 7. Do you take this 1 on the side now and just take your punishment on shooting the 7?
Well, she shot the 1 inside and followed a little bit.
Right? Yeah.
And 7.
Well, I mean, I think if she's going to roll past the 8 ball, she's going to have a bad angle on the 7. So you just bump it towards the pocket a little bit. Just take your punishment. Because we
evidently she thinks the 6 would go.
I think the 6 will go too. And if she hits it right, but she's going to cut, looks like she might come off the top of that 9. Oh, look at that bumping the. Oh.
Got a little fortunate there.
Yeah. So Rachel's looking at the 12 ball. And I like the play of the 12 ball because the natural is to run into the 13. But she's calling 13. I like that too because if she misses, she's going to get somewhere near that 10 ball. Nice shot. See, there was that 10 ball getting in play. The 12 ball goes. She could also,
they're all open.
If she wanted to, she could cut that 10 ball in the corner. I don't know that she has the skill to do that. Or if she wanted to, kind of jack up a little bit and just hit that 10 and draw the cue ball back to the rail. Again, I think that's a skill that she doesn't have. And let me say that this is not talking bad about Rachel. She's played an excellent game. I mean, she's down 6-4. She's battled back. She was up 2-0. Kathy won 3 games in a row, and then it's been back and forth. And she's shooting, I mean, just an excellent game. It's just the skill level.
Yeah.
She's rated at a 316.
Yeah, she's definitely shooting better than that.
That's not a high skill level. That's somebody that's learning the game still. Yeah. And for her to be in this tournament and shooting the quality shots and the safeties, we talked about it multiple times already. Shooting the safeties. I'm not taking away anything from her when I say I don't think she has the skills. It's just the fact she's a 316 player.
In order to shoot some of the safeties that she has shot, you got to have a little knowledge of the game.
Yeah.
More than a 316.
So, Pendleton and these guys down at Felt, they did a great job of preparing her for this match. Win, lose, or draw. This is one, if I was Rachel, I'm going to hold my head high, and I'm going to say, man, I took a swing at everything that I could, and I did my best. And you know what? If you don't like it, go pound sand.
I agree 100%. Whoever her coach was did a good job.
Yeah. I mean, same thing with Kathy too, because like I said, I played against her. I know how she shoots. I know what's going on, and man, you've done a good job. She had some knowledge and some skills, but she's certainly shooting a lot better than I've seen, and that's a little bit of your credit. She is a sponge though. She will listen and appreciate anything that anybody tells her and take it, do whatever she wants. I like the fact that Rachel is shooting this 15. I love this shot. If she makes it, she's golden.
Yeah.
If she misses it, she's golden. Get there. Nice. Now it's cutting this 10. And I'm pretty sure you could hit this 10 as hard as you want to, and you're going to come down and have a shot on this 12. I don't think that I'm not shooting this 12 ball. She might be looking at the 9 ball.
It's pretty close, so I can't tell from here.
Well, let's look at the top side.
If it would go, it doesn't look like it will.
I don't think it will, but I mean, I don't think this is a bad shot for her.
She might,
as long as she doesn't touch the 1.
She did.
I think we're gonna go with the fact that
she said that was a good hit.
Well, I think it's up to the shooter, and I don't think she knows if it was a bad hit or not. So Juan said, thank you for recognizing she has skills and knowledge of the game, Mr. Bass. Well,
you're certainly welcome.
He has been doing that all, and we talked about it. He's got a bias towards Kathy because so he's been helping Kathy out, and so he's got a little bias towards her. I mean, if I'm helping somebody out, I'm looking, and so Kathy stepped off to get the extension for her cue. But I mean, we've been talking about it, and he's been calling out Rachel the safety game and making the shots. He's while he does have the bias, he's not just calling out Kathy. So, Adriana, Rachel has improved dramatically this season. I have pleasure of having her on my BCA team this session. She was top 20 in the division. Nice. Her Fargo does not reflect her progress. That being said, Kathy is a beast. This is an awesome match. Adriana, I think you said it really good. And Juan right above it said, let's not poop on a player because of Fargo. Not trying to do that either, but it is, something that you got to recognize. A lower skill player doesn't have the knowledge. They haven't seen all those shots. They don't know all this stuff. But with that said, man, this is a battle. Adriana says that this is a battle, and it's one that is great. And like I said, Rachel shoots this game and she wins. Man, congratulations. Kathy wins, same deal. But Rachel with the skill level that she's shooting, Adriana says the skill doesn't match. The how well she's shooting. I completely agree. She is not a 316 player. I think that's just something that Fargo has yet to catch up with her. maybe playing the BCA VNEA league. I mean, heck, I walked into it as a 623 and I walked out as a 548. So you figure out how the Fargo works in a VNEA league. I got no clue. But it is what it is, and she's playing great. And I'm not trying to take anything away from her or shortcut, the game that she's playing tonight. By far, nothing about that. I am fully excited for whichever woman wins tonight. And I mean, I got to tell you, I know Kathy. Not really on a personal level, but I know her. I met Rachel tonight, so I'm kind of biased a little that way. I'm trying to play it fair, but calling it like I call it, and calling it like I see it. The safety play from Rachel has been outstanding.
It has been very impressive.
Yeah. See if she goes here. Oh, hit a little too hard. Hit a little too hard, a little too fast. However, I like the fact she overhit it. Now that 12 ball's back into play, so there's not a whole lot of stuff that Kathy can do, and hide that cue ball. I mean, she can hide the cue ball, but the 12 ball's back in play. It's near the 8, so it's easier to get a leave. Makes Kathy's game a little bit harder to get around that. Nice bump on that 6. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I would love. So I get to see Kathy play regularly. Her and Mr. Johnny Bass are in here quite frequently. So I get to see the improvement, but seeing her in the past couple of years since I got here, man, she's good. I like just a stop shot on this. Oh, she hit it.
She tried to stop it.
And for what you didn't see on the stream, she called safety, but after she hit it, she got that I don't like that look on her face, and as she was walking away, now she's over here laughing. She's got her eyes covered. And she realizes, what, I had an opportunity there. I think the stop shot was there. If the safety works out, great. But if the one ball is right there, it's such an easy. Rachel's got this here. She needs to hit. I don't think she can hit center ball here, which is going to help her out, roll up past the 8. But if she gets any top, that side pocket comes into play.
It does, but she's got to put some speed on it to get on to 8.
I like the fact she's looking to the side, because if she misses, that cue ball's going to roll down and cover that or roll down so that 8 covers that one ball.
Well, that's one thing I've noticed about her this whole session here is she looks at all the angles. She doesn't just walk up and look at the obvious. She has been looking at whatever different angles there is, and that's going to carry her a long ways in the future.
Right. Far past this series.
Oh, yes.
So something else I'll say for everybody that's listening out there that plays league or tournaments or whatever, and you get a wow right there, but left her a good shot on the 8, also left Kathy a good shot on 8. But you get a chance, and your matches are streamed like this, and you get a chance to go watch back them. Turn the sound off. You don't need to hear my dumbass comment about window or, whatever it is. Nice shot, Kathy. Yeah, she hit that real good. But you don't need to hear, me and Johnny going back and forth about this or that, or my comment. Don't hit draw, just hit center. There it is. Kathy is on the hill. But go back and watch and see what shots you missed. And if there was a shot that you missed, and not maybe consistently, but 2 or 3 times, that's where your practice shots. That's where your practice starts. That shot individually. Or maybe you shot a shot and you didn't get the lead because you didn't use the right English. There you go. Set it back up, and that's what you practice. Or maybe, if Tony's, commentating on it, my gosh, listen to what he's saying, because there's a lot of insight about how you should be treating the cue ball and what shot you should be looking at. And it's a valuable tool. Man, I watched me and Kat's first match in Friday Night Series. And I don't know how many times Tony said it, but Robbie's shooting fast. He's just walking up the table and shooting. He's shooting fast. Man, it was like a knife in the back every time he said it. But man, I took that to heart, and I actually wrote a sticky note, slow down, and I have that. I put that next to my pool stuff as I'm sitting on the side. What's up, Scooter?
What's happening?
How are the tournaments going?
They're going. Almost done with the day. Get ready to start up the 9-ball.
Yeah, Aaron G. Hustle Baby, I don't even know what the last name is, says definitely good tool for your homework. I've taken every match that's been streamed, good, bad, or otherwise. Utam and I lost to Ben, and I forget who his partner was. We lost 9-1. 9-1, Johnny. Now,
that's a hard loss there.
I'm not saying that Ben and his partner played well enough to win 9-1, but we certainly played horrible enough to lose 9-1, and we absolutely deserved that loss. And I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, we deserve to lose 9-1. And I went back and watched that, and I saw mistake after mistake after mistake. And 3 or 4 of them in a row were me being tree-topped over a ball and not taking my time to find the line and get the aim point and do everything that I should have done. And so I went out, and that was my practice point. And I practiced that probably an hour, if not hour and a half, 2 hours. And that was a hard lesson to sit there and watch me miss these easy shots. One of them, I followed the object ball into the corner, and it was just, I don't think Rachel could see that ball fully, and she went for an edge and just kind of scooted it. I'm up 7-4. I'm on there. I'm getting that 3 and that 5 ball out right now. I don't care where anything goes. I don't care what it is. I don't want the 3 or the 5 tied up. The 4 ball goes down the rail past the 9. The 6 ball goes in the pocket off the rail off the 9. Obviously, the 1 and the 2 go. I'm getting that 3 and that 5 out of there, and I'm hitting it hard. I'm making sure that 8 ball's not going to roll anywhere, and I'll figure out the 7 when I got to figure out the 7.
What is she doing here? She's going
5 ball in the corner. Oh, wow. See now. I mean, it's not bad.
No,
not bad.
All.
The
she
15
balls loose.
Yeah, the 15 goes in there. I'm taking that combo, that 13-11. I mean 13-9. See now. Here's where Rachel needs to learn draw, because you shoot that, you draw it. We back to that tangent line again. And it comes up above the 11. Oh, that works. I don't know. Let's go to the top view. See if that 13-11. No, I don't think that 11-13 goes. It might. It might. And here it is.
It's hit pocket speed.
And Juan, not to belabor the point, but if she's got a little bit more knowledge of the game and that skill level is a little higher, I think she knows how to shoot this 11-13 to be able to do that. I mean, great.
That was a
fine
try.
I'm gonna give that a little bit of fire right there.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Good view to see it. She's left Kathy a little hard. I mean, that 3, I don't know. I don't think the 3 goes in the side. Look at the top. That 3 does not go on the side. That's a foul on the 15 all day. The 3-1 is not a bad combination, and just roll it up a little bit so you're frozen on the 15.
I think she needs to do something with this 6-7 she's looking at.
Yep. I kind of like coming in behind
knock one of those out into the middle of the table like that.
Yep, there you go. So, but she's still stuck with this 13, the 11-13 combo right there. Looks like Rachel can see the edge of is it the 10 or the 12 ball that's right there by the 5 ball. I don't know what she would be able to do with it. She can't bank it long way. She can't back cut. Okay. To say that she can't back cut it, it does go between the rail and the 2, but that's a superhero shot. That's not even one that I don't know. I don't even think Tony looks at that. Right? But then again, we don't know what Tony does. She might be able to see the whole thing. Let's go to the top view. Can she see the whole thing? I don't know. She might be able to see that whole thing. We're going to find out right here. Oh, there it is. Oh, she cleared it out. What?
Look at this.
What?
Wow.
I don't know that was on purpose, but I'm going to give a little bit of fire to that. I like taking this one. I'd like taking the one because it's so close to the side pocket. Unless you're up top of this,
I would not wait to the end of the game to shoot that one. I'd shoot it now.
Right, and then if you wind up hitting it a little bit off the rail, that stripe is down there. I don't know if it's the 10 or the 12. Nice, you get a little bit straighter. Yeah, nice. But if you bring it off the rail, that stripe's there and makes that pocket huge.
Right.
Nice. You don't have
good.
What? I'm not going to take it too wide. With that 15 being accessible like that, I like taking the 3 and cutting that down, trying to put it underneath the 13. Good bank, a little over. So to hit that bank, a little bit of inside should have been used, which still not a bad thing. I think that's a great shot. The 15's kind of out in the middle of the table. It's not on a rail.
I'm glad she shot that because it was sitting in a bad position.
Yep. Now it allows the 4 to come down to this pocket, down to the bottom right-hand pocket that Rachel's shooting over right now.
Yeah.
So this is nice and easy. Oh, is she going to roll up for this 15? What? See, now playing this 15, now playing for this 15, that combo might go.
You doing okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So I called it a good hit because I'm sitting there looking at it right at the same time. Asked Kathy if you want to see the video. She goes, "No, it was a good hit." So I didn't get the.
Kathy's going to have to do something to change the game around.
Right.
Now, all her balls are sitting easy around that corner pocket there, and she's got to do something.
Right.
I don't like the way her 4-7 is lined up.
No. Now the question is, can she do something with this 3 ball down into those stripes? It looks like it goes in between them, and maybe she could put in that 13, or maybe come off the 11, put in the 13. You think she's got the skill for that? She's looking at something. She's pointing at something. Let's see. Oh, she tried
to squeeze it by there and block the hole that she missed.
That's a good look.
It was.
As far as the video goes. Take over from me real quick. I get this. All right.
All right.
Can't tell whether she could make that combo, but it looks like it. She decided to keep the pocket clogged up.
Yeah.
Kathy's got a real problem with that 3. Actually, with all those balls, all 3 of her balls right there. I think she needs to cut that 3 and make her ball and leave the 3 in front of the pocket and change things around. Or play a billiards, which looks like that's what she's going to do.
Oh, she tried. Didn't quite get there, though.
Didn't get there.
That's a lot better shot if she makes that 13 ball.
Oh, yeah. She's wanting to shoot something besides that 13 because that's her key ball right now.
Yeah.
But it looks like she didn't have much of a shot without shooting it.
I can't tell. I know we have some issues with the sound if I change it to top view, but I think that's the only. Well, I mean, she can see clearly. She can see that 15, but she can't do anything with it.
Not too bad a move. She just does not want to give up that position. But Kathy is in a position now to take it from her by cutting a 3 on that 13 and leaving it sitting there.
So she's electing to not do that. Pretty steep cut on that 3 ball, so maybe why she elected to play this. Didn't leave her much. She can certainly see balls.
Left her tough.
Left her tough, like a contain.
Question is, she's been playing a lot of safety. Is she going to go for it, or is she going to play safety again?
I mean, I don't see a lot to really go for here, do you?
Yeah, you kick the.
It looks like the
kick
11
the 15.
will go. Is that 11? Yeah, it will go. But that's a tough shot. She'd have to let that cue ball fly.
Right.
So I wouldn't advise that.
I kind of like the 11 into the 15, and then have that cue ball come back towards a 13.
Yeah, that would be good.
Not bad, not bad. She got a little separation there that helps her out a little bit.
Yeah,
Her
definitely.
balls aren't jammed up anymore.
I think now is when I would probably play that.
She definitely needs to play that shot now. And she can also draw the ball away from it.
Yeah. She's going to try to play just another safe, it looks like. Okay, well, it's a pretty good shot. I mean, it looks like she's got her opponent pretty blocked.
So Rachel's had a couple of kicks that she's done really well on, like this.
Let's see. I just don't see a cue ball fitting between that 3 ball and the rail.
No, that's not it. I'm talking about the long rail and back. She's done a couple, and she's made one, and she's come close to the others that she's tried.
Okay.
It's the I'm in a safe position and I got to hit something in the middle of the table that she's been having a little bit of issue with. But I mean, look at it. So looking live, you guys don't see. You guys kind of see her standing there. She's actually picking a point on the wall. She's doing the point on the wall kind of thing. And now she was looking at that. She wasn't just looking at the table. She's looking at, okay, here's the angle I like, and where's the point on the wall? And she's lifted her chin a couple of times.
She's definitely using her training.
Oh yeah,
Gray area there.
That's a good shot.
What's up? How you doing, guys?
Who's running the tournament? Oh, is that you or is that
It's John Becker. John Becker in the back.
Oh, John's in the back there?
And Kathy's got a couple shots here.
So now here's the thing. Kathy can play that 4 ball on the side and then play a safety. Oh, she plays it down. But she leaves her in the same spot to shoot the same shot. Now it's a little bit different with the 15 in the pocket, but she's still.
I think she can almost see some of that.
I don't think she can see
ball.
past the 8. She certainly, we know that she's not going between the rail and the 3. She can certainly see the 11.
Yeah.
I still like the kick shot going there because even if she misses, gives ball in hand. You know that 3 ball still
right there worked out pretty good.
Oh yeah. Got her something that she can see that if Kathy plays another safety, maybe there's an outlet ball. Such a great match.
She's looking at that 3. I wish she would do something with it because if she waits to the end of the game.
Well, there you go.
Here we go.
Let's see what
Is
she
she gonna block that 15 or not? It did. Looks like it did. Can't tell from here.
Certainly the fact that she can now make that 3. But I mean,
Right. That was an excellent shot.
so the 15 goes though.
But even if she could kick the 15 in,
Right.
she would have no shape on 11.
Well, she's already banked a couple too, so she would leave the cue ball somewhere down here, maybe somewhere right here. That's a bankable ball, and she's already tried a couple of those.
She's going for the side pocket.
She's going bank anyway. So now here's the thing, she's got to cut this, so this cue ball is going to go this way.
Yeah.
So that may.
She hits it hard, it'll be on the same rail where she's shooting from, which would not be good.
What?
Look at
what?
She sure has some banking skills.
Heck yeah.
That's for sure.
Dude, clutch. Coming up in the clutch. She goes, I'm not going down 3. Going down 4. I'm going to battle this one out. So this is the kick. So now she makes that 15. Let's go to the top shot. See, I think that 15 goes.
15 does get. If
15
it can hit the rail off the back of the 3 and go.
Right,
for sure.
Right, yep. I completely agree. Let's watch her shoot this from the top side. But if she makes this, she's got a good angle.
She'll have some automatic shape on the 8.
And so if it makes a 3 and comes here, she's got it in the corner. If it makes the 15 clean and comes here, she's got it. I don't know, does it go here? But it certainly goes here.
Good. Thank you.
Let's see if she makes this.
She's got to put some speed to it.
Oh, look at this off the bottom rail!
That's why I said she should put speed.
Right.
See that 3 where it was?
Yeah. But
if it was dropped, it should have been nothing.
Still, she's telling me to be quiet. Amanda Smackdown. What? You hear me? Window. Wow, great shot. So this is clutch shooting.
There's no gray area here.
Yeah.
She's supposed to shoot that 3 in the corner. It didn't look like it'll go.
Oh, does it? No.
Oh, she's playing the safety.
Yeah. It just didn't hit her hard enough.
I hate to say it, but I don't agree with that. At that point, it was time to hit the go button.
Right. So with the 4 being here, now it blocks this shot. So I mean, I like putting the cue ball against the rail and sliding the cue ball up to shoot it here. Or she could put the cue ball here and play out, and then play one of them little banky banks she's liked. She's been shooting well. Do you like to slide the cue ball up the rail, or do you like leaving the bank?
I like going rail first and coming between the rail and the 3
to slide up to shoot the 8 in the side.
Yeah.
Yep. I kind of like
it could land up to 8 in the side. It could land up 8 in the corner.
Right. Rolls far enough, you get
It looks like it could even go in the same hole that her last stripe is in.
Right. For me, if it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm shooting, if I'm getting good leaves the whole match, I'm certainly going for the shot that you're talking about. If I'm banking good the whole match,
that looks like what she's doing is lining up for a banking inside.
I'm on her side with this.
I know she's made so many of them that you can't argue with that strategy.
I like the fact that she backed that 15 up, so she's not so close.
Change your mind.
She said WWJBD. What would Johnny Bass do?
I like the fact that she looks hard at the 2 different angles. She just doesn't take it for granted.
Amanda, where you at? What?
Question, will that 8 go in the corner?
I don't think so. We're looking over the top right here. I mean, we look center of the pocket. I mean, I don't think that goes.
I don't think that goes.
So when we talk about we looking at it, we have a piece of paper here, and we're putting it to the center of the object ball to the pocket. And right now, center of the object ball. So if she had the skills, I think it really comes off just the bare knuckle. and maybe rattles and leaves it for her for the next shot. But aggressive. So now here's what I worry about is this 8-ball sliding by the 4-ball and coming off the 7.
There is a potential scratch in this shot.
Oh, don't do it. So this is not game. Let's make sure. We had an issue with this before, that a scratch on the 8 is not game over. So it's BCA rules. The 8-ball has to be off the table for the game to end. Whether it's make the 8-ball and scratch, make the 8-ball in the wrong pocket, or make it in the right pocket, leaving the cue ball on the table. So now Kathy's got to figure this out.
This is an interesting because where the 8's at, even if she runs all her balls, that 8 is sitting in a tough position.
Well, I don't think so. I think it goes in the side pocket real nice and easy.
I can't tell from here, but it looks like.
I think me and you are shooting that in the side pocket all day.
If that's the case, then she needs the 3 to be her out ball.
But I like playing that 4-ball first. I don't like her playing this 7-ball. That 5-ball. I like playing the 4-ball first. If she gets the angle she likes on the 5, if not, then the 7-ball.
I like the 7 then the 4.
Yeah, now because it gets her on there. But initially I like the 4-ball to be that first ball, and I didn't like it coming past the 7 because you only get to shoot the 7 that way. If you roll it down, make it in the corner, in the top left-hand corner, then you have the option of the 5 or the 7.
She actually has a funny little angle here.
Right? I think she's going to miss the side pocket. Woo! So now, here's what do you do here? Because she's going to have to hit this ball. So you and I both know that we're going to shoot this with some bottom outside, wrap it in the side corner, and have it come up. So we're going to shoot the 3 here. Bottom outside is going to wrap this 3, the cue ball, into the corner, and it's going to bring it up to this first diamond. This is textbook shooting. Nobody's going to argue that. Does Kathy know you can use top? Ooh. So
I think she tried to bank the 3 on top of the 8.
Right. I think she did too.
But what I've done is cut the 3 into the corner.
Right.
And left her really tough on the 8.
Right. But I also like this because if Rachel misses this shot, Kathy's got to leave on the 3.
Yeah.
That she doesn't have to manufacture anything. It's going to be there for her. And wherever that 8-ball is, I think that she can get a good angle to look at that 8-ball.
Yeah. This is do or die here.
Yeah.
If she misses it, the game is sold out.
Kathy's still got to come through, right?
Yeah. That's why I say so to speak.
Yeah.
But she's looking
I like the fact she's taking her time. She's taking her time the whole match. She hasn't sped up one bit. She might have slowed down a little bit. Nice, easy. Does it get there? Oh! Wow. We're going to give that one some fire. So perfect speed right there. She let the weight of the cue, or the 8-ball, take it into the side pocket. Nice.
That shot there was an excellent shot.
That was, and like Johnny said, this is do or die. Because if she misses it, look where the cue ball is, and then the 3-ball was right there.
Yeah.
And if she misses it, she's probably hitting the knuckle and coming out.
Right.
Right. Or
that was a do or die shot.
She's either hitting this knuckle, and the 8-ball is winding up right about there, or she's hitting this knuckle, and the 8-ball is winding right up about there. And either way, Kathy shoots that 3-ball. She's got the 8 in here, or she's got the 8 in the side.
Right.
And I think that was very doable for Kathy, but Rachel came through with a clutch shot.
She did, especially knowing that if she misses that, the set's over.
Right.
That's a lot of pressure.
Back again. So now Kathy may still be on there, And Rachel's got to win 4 games to win, but she's got to get 2 games to continue this. So this is 1. Jackie Ray, she's got the skills. So, yeah, I mean, saying she's shooting good. She's making good decisions. She's being coached well.
She is not giving up. That's something I like. I don't see any give up in her game.
Nope. Neither one of these ladies.
No.
I mean, we look at the things that you guys don't see on the stream we get to see their faces after they shoot a shot, all this stuff. Kathy's never, she's had a couple of, oh man, I can't believe I missed that, kind of looks. Same thing with Rachel, but none of it has been, oh man, or, oh, come on. I talk about, I do something I don't like on the table. I will beat myself up till I get back to the chair, but once my butt's back in that chair, now we're back in the game. We're trying to figure out what do we need to do to keep going and to do the things I need to do, and certainly none of this stuff from either lady. It's been nothing but positive thoughts on their half of what the mental check. Got it. The ladies got it.
One thing we can see on both of their faces is determination. Mm-hmm. These women are determined. Yeah. I mean, they are really seriously playing their hearts out.
Amanda says mental check, skills check. Yep. So, and then this is something I talk to people about too, when we talk about playing in the lower skill levels. All right, so you only have to win 1 game. Great. But you got to win 1 game.
Yeah.
You can't just lay back, oh, I only got to win 1 game. I'll just wait till it comes. You can't do that.
That'll book you a loser.
Yep. That's a bus ticket to, hey, good try and see you next time. So while Kathy's only got to win 1 game, she's still got to win that 1 game. So Rachel is kind of in the driver's seat here. She's got to win these games, and she knows she's got to win these games. Kathy cannot take it easy and sit back and think that, oh, yeah, I've already won 7. I'm going to get another one. No, it's not like that. We're not playing, Tony against my boy. My boy might be a double-digit Fargo if that. And
looking at Kathy's face right now, I see nothing but determination.
Well, you know what also I like is looking at both these ladies. One of them will make a good shot, and you'll see the other one nod, those eyeballs raised. That was a nice shot. And, this isn't league to where you're going to go pat your opponent on the back because it's only 1 week out of 16. This is one match. You don't win it, bye.
Yeah.
Right? You win it, now you get a harder match because that's somebody else that's won too.
Definitely both showing
and this is
great sportsmanship.
This is whoever's playing these the winner of this match next, man, y'all better start practicing. Because, man, these ladies are going to put it to you. Look at this 6 ball all the way down the rail. Get there. Oh! I'm leaning on the edge of my seat trying to give weight to this side of the room. It didn't quite work, but look at this leave, though.
Probably because Kathy was leaning on the other side.
I'm telling. But look at this leave. This is another great leave by Rachel. I mean, she makes it. She's kind of, not doing good. Well, the 2 ball cuts on the side, but still, I mean, this is such a great shot. I like being under this 15 to bring the cue ball back to the center diamond on the short rail up top. It'll break out, get the 1 out of there, get it the 14 out of there. Oh, she called the corner pocket off the 1 off for the 15. Oh, banking. Oh, didn't quite get there.
I like it. Great speed, block the hole. Excellent.
So back again, we have a ball in a pocket. We need to leave that ball there. That's going to be our little outlet ball. That one ball, you shoot it right, leads to the 2 ball on the side. You shoot it way hard, it leaves the 7 ball in the same pocket. Nice cut ski. Oh, so close. Now, can she see enough of that 7? She can see enough of that 7. It goes over the top of that 11.
I don't think she can see enough of it to make it.
Oh, you and your self-doubt, Johnny. So now the question is, does she see a portion of that 4 ball? That she could play a little something, and dig that 4 ball and bring it back to the spot that it's in and leave the cue ball up above it?
I think the right move for her is to move that 2 because it doesn't have much of a hole. And lay the cue ball on the back rail.
Right. Yeah, because while Kathy's got this issue to figure out,
right,
I think we get this ball somewhere off the 11 coming this way or off the 11 coming this way. It looks like that's a natural angle. She's looking at it. She's trying to figure it out.
Are you guys still doing it?
There it is. Is she going?
Anything?
I'm good. Thank you.
Perfect.
Oh, what was it?
Whoa.
I don't know. I think she was just trying to thin the 2 and get the cue ball up somewhere up in this area right
She
here.
might have been trying to plug the 8.
Right.
Or she might have miscued.
So now Kathy's got an option to get this 12 out of there.
I would
And she's
definitely
looking
get
at-
rid
yep.
of that.
Yep.
Rachel owns this end of the table.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent shot. Get up there and shoot that ball on the side. She has a potential
Yep,
out.
13.
She could potentially run this rack right here.
So this is something that Kathy, she needs to hit a little hard because this angle coming in here, this cue ball is going to go right into this window right here. Needs to wind up. Oh, she drew it. What?
Oh, yeah.
Amanda, where are you at? What? Can she see that? I don't think she can see that 11 ball though.
That's key. If she can make that 11. She looks like she's aiming at it.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Plenty
There
of
it
room.
is. So now it's 14. Got to take the 14, and you got to roll it so you're shooting. So got to shoot this so this cue ball rolls. So you're shooting this and back cutting it so the cue ball comes back out this way.
Right.
Oh,
She hit hard and came back
hard.
out. That works too.
Well, it's cuttable to the side.
Actually, I'm glad she did that. She put a little speed on it instead of babying the balls.
Whoa.
Oops. A little too much there.
A little too hard. Yep.
Yeah.
So now, where does she put the 10 ball that's going to cause Rachel the most
Between
difficulties?
the 8 in the pocket.
Right? So she's got to cut it speed between the 2 ball, maybe off the right side of the 2 ball, and just hit it hard enough.
Just like that.
Woo! Now, if I'm Rachel,
Still
I'm
left the
playing.
pocket open though.
Yeah, if I'm Rachel, I'm playing this. I'm calling safety. I'm playing the 6.
She's doing the right thing getting rid of that 6 because it's so deep in the hole you can't
Right.
play shape off of it. You could even scratch off of it.
Yep. So she called. Nice. And it looks like the 7 ball. We go to the top view. It looks like that 7 ball blocks that
Yeah.
this way.
Kathy has a little
I mean,
problem
there's
here.
so we could go short and spin it down here, and then now taking that 6 leaves that 8 ball up the rail. So all she's got to do is really make it.
I think she's better off bumping the 8 ball just to the left side of that 10 ball.
Yeah, just giving up ball in hand. Yeah, but then if Rachel can play that 2 to the rail of the 10, that'll clear that 8. Right? I mean, she's got to make 4 balls in a row. She's already shown that she can do that.
She can, but what else do you have from here? You
Right?
trying to hit that 10 is a really risky shot.
Well, no, I'm saying rail first, then off the back side of the 10, so it'd clear that 8 to the other side of the table.
Even though I'm looking at the angle, she does have a direct 1 rail to the 10.
You think so?
Yeah. She does.
I think she's got to spin it. I think
She
her
got
point.
put a touch of right on it.
I think her point right there brings her just to this
touch
point.
of right, and
Yep.
she was shooting
So
right
she's
in the hole.
shooting a little bit higher on the rail and putting a little bit of inside on it
But
to
if
get
she
it to
just
track.
hits that ball,
Yeah.
I mean, she's leaving Rachel tough from
Right.
there.
Oh, she's saying that she can get between the 8
She's
and the
going to
rail.
try to shoot the 8 just to the left like that.
Nice.
She hit it too hard.
That's still.
But
Still
if she
though.
would have put it like a ball or two
Right.
to the left of the 10,
Right about the diamond.
yeah,
Right about here.
about right there would have been great.
Oh yeah. See, I'm playing. Let's go to top view. I'm playing this 2 off the rail, off the 10.
Well,
Getting the 10 to scoot this way, and then I can play something on the 4 as a safety.
the first shot she needs to take is the 4.
The 4 ball, yeah, I agree. Well, if she rolls forward on this, she stopped it, but I think she's still got enough angle to put this in and have the cue ball come off.
She does.
Right?
But why shoot a long shot if you don't have to?
Yeah, true. While distance is your friend, distance is also your enemy.
Yep.
I like that she's got her bridge hand nice and close. Gives her a little opportunity for some accuracy.
Yeah.
So now she makes this.
Looks like she's on the right side of the 2.
Let's look.
If she'd have got on the wrong side of the 2 and made it,
Right.
then she would have had the 8 blocking.
So we
You
talk
can block the hole.
about the right side of the 2. So if we take, I can't draw a straight line, so y'all gonna have to forgive me. Center of the pocket that she can make it here, and we extend this. So if she had been over here, she would have been cutting, and the cue ball would have been traveling not necessarily that direction. But now she can cut this cue ball rolls towards the 8.
Speed
And
is everything.
She can
there.
bump it and make that cue ball into the other corner. Even if it's straight in, she rolls it. Oh!
That was a bad mistake.
Yeah.
That might cost her a set there.
So now, Kathy is right-handed or left-handed?
It's left-handed.
She's left-handed, so this
plays to
sets her up very nicely.
Yeah.
So all she's got to do is just draw it.
There you go.
I'll take it. So here's the thing. All she's got to do is just push it to the corner and just hit it and avoid the 2 ball.
Yeah, all she got to do is put top English on it and shoot it in the hole.
Right? There it is. There it is. And Kathy takes it down 8-5. Great.
What a
great,
match.
Great match. And you know what? Kathy shot really well, but I'm going to say that Rachel played this. I don't know that we call this a match of her life, but man, she did awesome.
She fought hard. It was
Yep.
a well-fought match. She should be proud of herself.
So,
And her trainer should be proud of her, too, because she fought hard.
well, he's probably some, low skill level player that was telling her all the wrong things to do, and she didn't listen to him. Yeah, so, our next matches are at 9 o'clock. We're actually going to start them at 9 o'clock, so it's a little over an hour away. So we will be back just about an hour from now. If you see these ladies, man, congratulate them, both of them. Man, like I said earlier, Rachel should hold her head up every time she walks around. But thank you for joining.